Razichiwa. I can't believe I'm making it stick, but here we are. I couldn't think of anything, so I said Razichiwa again. Okay, I've just realized, okay, I was happy with my setup and now I'm not. This is not good. We're gonna get T-pose Raz now. Calibrate me. There we go. I'm normal now. Hi, Larry. You eat ass fart? Absolutely. I'm a good partner.
What are we waiting for?
We're waiting for ass to eat, Levi. Let's see. Okay, the BGM is a little too loud, as expected. I did change it up. I wanted some jazz. But it looks like the jazz is a little bit too strong. I told you how it's spoken? Well, I think, you know, you said, oh, you know, I know you missed my teasing. So I figure, you know what? I might as well tease back. It's only fair. But welcome to the stream. I was going to try something new today, but I saw something really disturbing on Twitter. And I know it's like, oh god, Twitter drama. And it's like, it's not really drama. It's more so like genuinely serious crap. You want some jazz, my boy? You're absolutely right. I love jazz. But I don't know if any of you follow Kenji. He's a fellow VTuber. He's actually a very successful one. He's a really entertaining guy. And in fact, he's actually a really good guy. I don't know him personally, so I can't, you know, talk about character, but I can talk about his actions and how he is on stream. And recently, he's been a victim of doxing, essentially. Which is, if you don't know what doxing is basically releasing personally identifiable information to basically the entire world, right? And I saw this because last night I decided that I was going to watch some VTubers and shit to like kind of decompress and just kind of, I don't know, I wanted to relax, but I also wanted to take the opportunity to see like, hey, what are people doing, right? You know, what's going on here? And I was like, you know what? Everything's fine. Proceed to the loading area. Okay. I don't know where the loading area is. Oh, there it is. But I was watching a stream, and he's very characteristically, like, calm and relaxing, and he's just one of those people that, like, he's really not only fun to listen to, but he's very entertaining, very interesting, you know, kind of the type of streamer that I want to be, right? So, you know, I was watching a stream, and the moment I clicked in, I realized he was crying, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? And so it went from no longer just being a stream about like, okay, you know, hey, what's Kenji up to? But it's also like, holy shit, you know, what's going on? And apparently, you know, because I know I'm kind of flapping around the story here, what happened is there was a mod that Kenji had years ago that ended up getting like angry at him and decided to literally not only dox like his face, his full name, his personal Instagram and everything, but basically had done it months prior, but basically ended up getting more frustrated because the dox wasn't successful from what I can tell. And basically he had to more or less kind of give in and kind of reveal like, you know, hey, you know, this is who did it, this is why they did it and everything. And it was kind of gut-wrenching to me because, you know, this guy did nothing to her, anything like that. And then merely on a whim decided that, hey, I'm gonna dox all your information, right? And it isn't just like, oh, well, you know, his full name got revealed, his face, you know, his age, everything about him got revealed, literally everything. But now, like, if I'm not mistaken, there's reports of like his family being harassed because of it now, and it's like, good God. So the reason I bring that up is because one, that was one of the reasons why I went to sleep at kind of like later than I normally do. But you know, I was watching this and I'm like, there's really only one way to beat blackmail, and that's 1920s 16811. I know your IP. Me too, man. You ain't special. But I bring it up because you know, it reveals kind of the only way to get away with to kind of like deal with blackmail is you can't, like, even if you have reverse blackmail, it's a zero-sum game. Everyone loses. No one wins. And basically, Kenji was in that situation for, I think, 4 months, he said, where the information was available and she was vindictive and hateful and so on, and she was going to release it. And then, you know, he couldn't do anything, you know, because all that. Now, she didn't make any demands or anything to my knowledge, but You know, the fact is that she held all this control and power, and literally it was up to her whim to more or less like decide whether she wanted to dox him or not, right? So the other thing too is the fact that like not only did she have this information, but like he didn't want to talk about it at all because he didn't want to get other people invested into it. Hey Snake, I'm talking about the Kenji doxing situation. And it kept me up last night because I've never been in a situation like that, because every time I've gotten close, I've basically gotten out of it. But the problem is that like that's what happens when you trust someone online, right? Like whenever you trust someone with information that is personally identifiable, like that is in the cards. And if you're a streamer, doesn't matter whether you're a 0 view Andy or 100,000 view Andy, it doesn't matter. The problem is that once you give people that control, you give them the opportunity to be crazy with it, right? You know, and it's really terrifying because you don't need a lot of information to find people nowadays. It used to be really hard. Guess I missed some big news again? Yeah, Kenji got doxxed. Full name, age, not just his face, but his entire body. Well, not naked pictures, just like, hey, like if you wanted to find him in public, like this is exactly his body physique and everything. His personal Instagram got revealed, all this stuff, right? Like just horrible situation. Now, generally speaking, because I'm not associated with Kenji or anything like that, I feel fine speaking about it. And also it's trending on Twitter, so it isn't exactly like a thing that like if I were to hush up with, like it would help him. But don't know who that is, to be honest. Well, he normally gets about a few, like 1,000 or 2 viewers per stream. He's a very successful streamer. He's also a VTuber. But the reason I bring this story up is because I understand that there's a lot of people who are not bad actors, but the reason Kenji got doxxed was because one person had the power and control over certain information and decided that, you know, and I believe the reason for it, the motive for her doxing him is, oh, you upset me, right? And then the apology for it was even better. The apology was like, oh, you know, I'm really sorry about my mistakes in the past. I want to really work towards becoming a better person. That's the tweet, by the way. Right. And like, it was basically it. There was other fluff, but that's about it. But the thing that really got me is the fact that there are no real repercussions for people like that. Now, Discord does have a clause in there, because I read those because I'm a crazy person. And there's a clause in there for personally identifiable information. It's a criminal offense. Depends on your jurisdiction, but like it's not something they take lightly. But the problem is that like the actual, like, it's against the law to dox people. Everyone knows this. It's against the law to swat people. Everyone knows this. But the problem is it still happens. Why? The reason it happens is because people get away with it. You know? And I don't mean get away with it in the sense like, oh, you know, they aren't discovered, like they're the ones that do it or whatever. No. It's that they just don't go to jail. So there's no repercussion for it. So like this person who doxed Kenji, honk me 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 me, honk me 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 me, honk me 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 me. Oh god. This person who doxed Kenji, like, is she gonna go to jail for it? No. Did she lose in the court of public opinion? Yes. Is it really gonna affect her career? No. And that's the thing that's terrifying about it, is that Kenji's life is effectively like, all of his anonymity is now permanently gone. Doxing is not officially illegal though. It is in Discord's terms of service. It's a bannable offense, but well, it also depends on your right to privacy, but I'm not going to go into legal shit about that. It's not my domain. But the thing that I'm trying to bring up, and the reason I'm talking about this, is that there's a reason why not even just streamers, just people online should keep shit to themselves, right? Like, no one knows my age, no one knows my, you know, my profession, no one knows this. And the reason why is not because I don't want to share it. I'd love doing that. But the problem is that, like, the more information you divulge publicly or privately, the more information you give people to basically be bad actors. And it's not like, oh, I don't trust people. No, like, I'm perfectly fine with people knowing things. It's just that people aren't perfect. For example, like, if I'm not mistaken, there are a lot of rumors about, like, how the person that doxed Kenshi came upon this information. And my best guess is that someone accidentally said it, and someone overheard it, and then there you go. Not by law. Discord is not a law. Well, it's against their terms of service. That's Discord's, terms of service. That's their quote-unquote law. That's what I mean by that. My bad. But the main reason I brought this up is, one, doxing is shit. Doxing is bad. I hate it. I'm feeling for him. Secondly, there really is no way to get around blackmail except letting it out. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, everyone's going to find out about this. It's like, okay, that's it. Let it come out. Because otherwise what will happen is the blackmail will get worse. And that is what happens every single time. You're pulling IPs and sending pizzas. Let's go. But the third thing is that if you guys are ever curious about why I'm so, like, elusive and secretive about things, it's not because I don't want to be this way. But I got to protect myself. And the problem is that it isn't just me in this as well. There are other people who can get hurt by things I do or do not say. Or things I do or do not do. Ha, doo-doo, haha. But the thing about doxing and the thing about being online is that there used to be pretty criminal, like, for example, like swatting, right? Like, swatting is definitely a criminal offense. You're at least in the United States it is. But in other countries it's kind of laxed because, like, streamers are still kind of a new thing, even though, like, obviously everyone knows about them. The legal system and every other system, it takes a while for them to catch up. Doxers don't deserve mercy, but people need to realize nothing is safe. Yeah, that's the other thing too. The fourth point I have to this is that you have no right to privacy. It doesn't matter whether there's a law saying, oh, you have a right to privacy. Every moment of every day, all the information you give to your phone, to your computer, is being collected and sold. Every single bit of it. Your Discord logs aren't private. Your Twitter DMs aren't private. Nothing is private. And if you think it is, then I'm very sorry to hear that you are not paying attention to the court decisions. You're not paying attention to the company's TOS. And if you actually read the terms of services, you'll find that even if they do collect your data and use it, like, improperly, they have this thing called a liability clause that says, like, oh yeah, if we make a fucky wucky by you using our service, you agree to, like, indemnify, which is hold like, not legally liable. So basically they get off scot-free. So we're gonna bake this quick bread. I'm Lurk and chat will do. Okay, have fun, son. The problem is that the law doesn't exist. All actions that are a result of doxing are illegal, but sharing personal information of someone is not illegal and never will be. Well, the problem is that even if it does become a really hard-tack law, people won't respect it because it's very easy to be anonymous. And also, it's like, there's a people think that, oh, if someone gets indicted on a charge, which means, like, oh, you're being charged with doxing, right? That's what an indictment is. They think that, oh, they got him, right? But the truth is that the worst that'll happen to them is that they'll settle, which means they'll just pay a large sum to have the court case go away. Or if they really have it go all the way to trial, like, 99% of the time, they're not going to have enough evidence to either convict if it's criminal or find liability if it's civil. So it's one of those really, like, shitty situations where, like, even when you know who did it, it's like, it's literally like, if someone were to murder someone, they could get away with it merely because of the fact that the methods that they use to get to the end result being doxing, is not easily traceable. Right? And even if there's proof of it, like, for example, they're literally on Kenshi's Twitter right now, there is a screenshot of him showing, like, hey, like, this is what, like, showing that the doxer doxed him. Like, literally a screenshot of it, undoctored and everything, to my knowledge. And, what's going to happen? Nothing. And the other thing, too, that sucks about it is that Kenshi has friends and mods and community members that, like, still associate with her, even after the doxing. The first case needs to be rock solid, else there will be a precedent. Yeah, exactly. But the problem is that there won't be, because doxing effectively, the worst that happens is that your anonymity is gone. In terms of just releasing information like age, name, gender, etc. But, the only time it ever could become codified law is if someone gets murdered over it, i.e. like a swatting incident. Which is why swatting got banned, because someone actually died, if I'm not mistaken, and everyone was like, holy fuck, like, this is a real thing. but it's like to a point where, you know, there really is no remedy to the wrong that Kenji is suffering right now. Like, there is nothing that anyone can do except obviously Twitch or Discord or whatever. But the problem is that like it's just so stupid. It doesn't really matter who wins the trial. The damage has already been done. Exactly. Yeah. It's like a murder trial, right? Like, yes, you may be able to convict the murderer, and maybe you'll get him on a capital charge if you're in that state, or a capital punishment if you're in that state. You know, maybe you'll get that, or maybe a life sentence is better in terms of how you interpret punishment. But the truth is that like you're never going to get your loved one back, and in that same analogy, you're never going to get your anonymity back, because his voice is online. It's not like a unique voice, but like you can hear it. Right? Like, you know, like, okay, that's Kenji. Right? But, you know, the problem is that now that it's all out there, he can't hide. And what is he going to do? Destroy his career and rebrand? Start a new Twitch account? No, he'll get found and be like, oh, hey, here's Kenji under his new moniker. Right? It's like Hololive talent. It's like, you know, Kiryu Koko, formerly of Hololive, like, that's Kason. Everyone knows that Kason was Kiryu Koko. All you got to do is Google, who is Kiryu Koko? You know? And swatting is not illegal due to the death. It's illegal because of the misuse of police resources. Yeah, that's also the other fucked part about it, too. It's like the end result is good, but the reasoning for it is absolute piss poor. But, like I said, the reason I brought this up is not really to stir the anger pot, but it's more so to inform you that your internet security and your internet privacy is paramount to your safety IRL and online, right? That's why, like, you know, I have no social media besides my Twitter account at Raztavi. I have my YouTube account at Raztavi, my Twitch account at Raztavi, and my Discord account at Raztavi. Like, that's it. I don't have any personal stuff. And if you're like, oh, well, what if I find out what your name is and where you work and what you do and all that? It's like, first of all, fuck you. Please don't respect my privacy. But secondly, it's like, good luck. You're not going to find anything. And swatting is a highly American thing? True, yeah. Yeah, it's extremely hard to rizz him up this way. In Europe, it doesn't happen that much. Well, yeah, but like in the United States, like, you know, we have the Second Amendment, so... And I'm not going to get into anything of highly political value, but, you know, I'm going to dance around the edgy parts. But you know, I'm not going to get cut, or I'm not going to cut anyone, but, you know, we'll look at the sharpness and identify, hey, there's a sharpness here. But like for Kenji, right, like, he made a mistake that everyone makes every day. He put his trust in someone that he had to put his faith in also. It wasn't someone that he put trust into based upon forming it. He had faith first, and then the trust formed after that. And then, merely because she was upset, merely because of... It doesn't matter. Merely on her whim, she decided that she was going to dox him. Right? That's all it takes. So, I mean... Maybe a year from now, maybe a few months from now, if someone's like, hey, why is Raz such a hard ass on some of these things? It's like, I'm trying to protect myself. Because at the end of the day, yes, of course it's about me and protecting myself. Okay, everyone knows that. But also the thing is that people think that they're islands and that, you know, if it just affects them, that's it. It's like, no. Things that affect you or things that affect other people, things that happen to you always affect other people. You know, maybe it won't have the consequences you think, like, oh, they'll be really sad, but like, you know, if you fall down and you scratch your knee, yes, only you scratched your knee, but everyone saw. You know, no one's an island, and if you think you are, sorry, you have a port, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to have how long did I talk about? Yeah, 20-minute rant essentially about protect your internet privacy, because once it's gone, it's gone. It doesn't matter. Once you put a picture of your face on the internet, there you go. It's there forever. It's never coming down. There are data centers that have multiple hard drives of that one photo you put up there. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? Like, yeah, have your Instagram page, have your Twitter, have your Facebook, whatever, that's fine. But recognize that there are risks involved, especially nowadays. Because it used to be the case that, like, you could do innocuous shit like that and it wouldn't matter. But now, you know, you put anything up there that indicates you're a woman, you're going to get dick pics. If you're going to put any indicative information that, like, you're flirty, people are going to assume that, you know, you want all these, you know, X, Y, and Z, right? You know, but the problem is that, so just a time? Why do you want to do it during stream? Why? We have all the time in the world. Why do you want to take away from my stream to plan a fucking collab? Ah, it's so annoying. Ah. Oh, Byron, what are you doing? And didn't we already agree that it was going to be 2 p.m. my time, GMT plus 2? Question mark? Because you never talk in the Discord? That's because I got a job. I got shit to do. Oh, God. I just want to stream, man. Oh, we didn't? Oh, fuck. All right. Fuck. What the... Cat, I'm trying to be... What is the word for, like, pensively thinking? I think that's the word. No, Lord Byron, Biter of Cables. Fuck. What is his title? It's Biter of Cables. It's... Wait. Receiver of Pets. Best Meow. So yes, I force a response. You'll find... I'm just going to tell everyone here. If you want to force me into a yes, I will give you a no, and I will never open the door again. So I'll just say here, I'll give you a time for tonight, but don't push the issue. Anyway, the second topic I want to talk about, first one was obviously the Kenji doxing situation, because that was fucked. But the second thing is that fuck, where's my notepad? I hate, why is it always in Europe? It's like 50 miles per hour. Jesus Christ. Like, oh my God, do Europeans just not work? Is that what's going on? No, I'm kidding. Now I'm going to piss off all of Europe. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys work. It's just... In America, if you're driving 50, like, you're going to cause accidents right here. Let me tab out, because I had a notepad here. Boom, 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 boom. But where is this? Oh, that's what it was. Good God. Why is Euro Truck being like this? It used to be, like, so nice and easy, but now it's just like, oh, I'm going to be frustrating and annoying. There we go. Okay. So the second thing I want to say is that, hey, if you guys want to be a corporate VTuber, Nichi Sanchi has opened up their auditions. Lord Byron, Biter of Cables, Receiver of Pets, Cutest Meows. First of his name. You talking about my case now? Wait, what about your case? Yeah, they actually did. I saw it. I was like, there's no way. There's no way you're going to actually do that. And I was going to say, like, if you want to have the best chance, like, if you're thinking about actually becoming a corporate VTuber, like, your best chance is now. Because the standard is going to be real fucking low. Because anyone that really is good will not be applying. There are actually a lot of people, though, that are applying, like, for shits and gigs purely for a video idea. And it's genius, because they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to do a really good video and apply, and then what'll happen is they'll say, fuck you, Nichi Sanchi. Oh, yeah. But I mean, the generic, like, female experience online is people are going to talk, like, as soon as they figure out, like, that you are not a guy in any capacity whatsoever, like, they're going to be like, oh, okay, you know, here's a penis. It's like, hey, rate it, 1 to 10, and it's like, okay, man, it's a pee-pee, you know, it's like, there's not really anything else about it. I'm gonna stay in this lane. Although I do find it funny, though, because, like, it doesn't matter how old you get, because, like, like, you would think that people grow out of it, but it's like, it's weird because, like, normally, like, kids from, like, 18 to, like, 25, I think, is probably the best thing. Yeah, if they send a pee-pee one, send a better one back. Or, yeah, just... or send, like, a strap-on back, like, oh yeah, let's get it on. What is it, bigger one tops or whatever the fuck that adage is. But, like, 18 to 25, people are like, yeah, let me send dick pics, this is great. And then, like, you know, they kind of calm down and they realize, okay, this is acceptable. And then, like, they hit 40, and then from then on, they're like, I'm gonna send dick pics to everyone. It's like, whatever. Yeah, imagine. It is kind of fucked, though, because it's like, I don't know, like, the internet has been a really big boon to everything in a lot of ways, but... You don't have streamer mode on, Worry? You gotta have streamer mode on when you're streaming. You gotta. Well, don't blame me, blame the server. No, this is not my fault. This is your fault for not having the server muted if you don't want notifications. Here I am pushing responsibility. Well, it's not even mine, technically speaking. So. Panic, I don't know where my vanilla is. Well, that's gonna be hard. Your fault, Ras. It's always my fault, though, so it's fine. It's okay. Yeah, if you don't have vanilla ice cream, you can just make it yourself. But can you believe that they actually opened up auditions for Niji Sanji? Like, now? They didn't wait? Raz is sweet enough, though. I don't think you want my vanilla. I'll be honest with you. Razzie Wormy. Yes, Larry? Are you going to say hydration and stretch check? I'm curious. I'm curious. But I genuinely, like, it's kind of crazy how effective ignoring problems are online as an effective PR method for, like, hiding scandals and shit. Well, they got to get some more idols after the old ones, Well, the problem with Niji Sanji is that they kicked out all the people that actually made them, like, relevant and worth a damn, in my opinion. Hydration and stretch check, of course it has to be, you need to be an athlete. Yeah, I'll drink some Wawa and stretch. Oh, hello, Sensei. Damn right. Yeah, Sensei, you missed it. I was talking about the doxing situation with Kenji and how fucked it was, and the TLDR, and that was like, keep your internet privacy very paramount to everything, and keep yourself safe, you know? Gamers who are streamers / aspiring streamers will be considered for this audition. Keen to perform as a male character while the candidate gender is no bar. The candidate will be expected to carry out that streaming activity. Oh yeah, did you also see that they oh, what was it? There was a thing in there where it was like, oh, in the, because I clicked on the audition thing because I was like, I wonder what the base information they want. So they want your age, your gender, your full legal name, kind of standard crap, you know, whether you have a passport or not. But like, there was another question on there that was so like, I don't know. I was looking at it and I was like, this is crazy. But, yeah, those are the official requirements, but there's other things. There's some weird crap on there. Nothing says interactive entertainment like virtually sitting in traffic. Honestly, I feel that. I hate traffic. Well, how do I say this? I hate online traffic, like vehicle traffic.
Exit right.
But I'm perfectly fine with regular traffic IRL. I'm just like, all right, whatever, I'm going to be late. Fuck it.
Straight.
A what privacy box thing? A box? There you go. That's the right idea. But like, okay, if you're ever an aspiring business owner or anything like that, and you use the online internet, the important thing is that if you have a scandal, the best thing to do is just fucking ignore it. Don't tweet about it. Don't talk about it. Don't think about it. Just fucking ignore it. And it will go away. Look at all the people that still watch, like, all the Niji Sanji streams. Fucking sheep, you know? I'd prefer getting driven, if you know what I mean. You know, actually, speaking of, from this perspective, doesn't it look like I'm just like a little, like a chuny tyke, like sitting on your lap while you're driving the car, and I'm like, can we stop at the gas station? I gotta pee. For more details, check the application form. Yeah. I like just listening to music while driving and standing in traffic knowing fully that I will be late. Yeah, I don't mind, like, if I'm late, like, it's whatever. Like, traffic is such a a genuinely good excuse. And no one really questions it. Even if there isn't any traffic. Like, I've actually gone and gotten, like, breakfast before and said, oh, traffic was bad. And they're like, oh, it's whatever. Right. Dad, I need to pee. Pee in the cup like a real man. JK. I've never done... Well, have I done that? I've done it once or twice, but that was a very fucked situation. I hated that. But normally, no. Fuck no. We're holding this in. Piss in the puddle? It's the bumpiest road imaginable. I know, it's always the case. Are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. We're 6 hours and 44 minutes, or approximately 280 miles. Would you like me to give you updates every 20? But anyway, are we there yet? No, 277 miles. I was sitting here and I was thinking, you know, like, I wanted it in real units, aka kilometers. 274 miles. It's like 1 mile is like 5 kilometers, so 3 times 5, like 1,500 kilometers. I don't know what I think it was like. No, a mile was like 2 kilometers, right? Because 1 mile is 5,820 feet. 1 kilometer is obviously 1,000 meters, like 1 meter to foot. I think it's like 2 meters to a foot or something. I don't know. Don't understand burger units, sadly. Yeah, I don't understand them either, but guess you could say it was emergency. Yeah, it's like having to go in a bottle while you're on a road trip is not a fun experience. And the only reason I did it was because of the fact that, like, okay, the car had a check engine light. I was with my friend at the time, and basically, if we stopped the car for any reason besides, like, getting it to a mechanic or, like, getting it to a gas station that had a mechanic or something like that, there was a very good chance it would not start again and we would be stranded. So I looked at him and I'm like, dude, I know this is bad, but I gotta pee. And I'm like, hey, I know it's as gross as you think it is, because I hate it too, but I can't hold it. And we had like 45 minutes until the actual, like, the place we were going. It was like a mechanic type thing. And I just went in the back of the seat, did my business, came back. It sucked, but got rid of it. Everything was fine. But if we had stopped that car, it probably would not have turned on. How many football fields per bald eagle? At least 3. He's a VTuber. He doesn't like to do math. Well, am I bad at math because I'm a VTuber, or am I a VTuber because I'm bad at math? I don't think either is correct. I'm just horrible at math regardless. I need it in 2-time World War winner, moon-owning, NATO creating measurement. At least 3 Ronald Reagans. How about that, NATO wasn't created by America, though. Wasn't NATO the predecessor for the League of Nations, though? I don't remember. It was the worst hangover I've ever had. I guess I was still pretty much drunk, but anything is a hangover compared to how drunk I was the previous night. Oh my god. I hate math, same. There has to be some math major VTuber. Well, there's a lot of... Actually, this is actually a very good point. I've noticed this. This is a trend with, like, female VTubers. They're either, like... the normal female VTubers we know and love, right? Or they're like science-y, like STEM, right? Like there's a lot of female VTubers that I've seen that like have like a background in BCMB, biochemical and microbiology, I think it was, and like regular chemistry and regular biology and stuff, and like they're really STEM focused, and like their personality is very like stiff and like how do I put this? Like stiff but very like flexible. I don't know how to put this, but the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Well, then why does the U.S. keep paying like 80% of it? Anyway, I just couldn't get out of bed. It was impossible, so I did what I had to do. Took a bottle next to. Yeah, I mean, whenever you're hungover, like I've never been hungover because I've never ever drank that much, but I've gotten close. I get it, 100%. I get it. Hello, Sire Tavi. I'm here to report our F1 team is finishing P3, P4. That's not bad. A podium? First race? Let's go. By the way, I'm looking into the Niji Sanji audition. They have no cutoff date. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad if there's no cutoff date. I saw nightmares where I mixed up that bottle with soda afterwards. Yeah, once the deed is done, you need to remove the evidence and forget it ever happened. The U.S. can fuck off NATO. Oh, no. I've started politics. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I hit the pad in the middle of my PS5 controller. But yeah, the thing about like Niji Sanji auditions, right, or auditions in general for corporations, is that the reason they have a cutoff date is because they have a large pool of applicants. And the same thing is true for some jobs, not all jobs, but this is, it's a pattern that can be recognized if you're looking for it. If there isn't a cutoff date on the applications, that means that they're probably not really looking for someone. They just want to see if they get anyone good. But for Niji Sanji not having a deadline, that probably means that they're looking for anyone that's going to be a gem in the rough and stupid enough to join a Japanese corpo. /poll, here we go. Oh, hell no. We'll never be /poll. I don't know. Whenever I go on Reddit, okay, which is very rare, and the only time I go on Reddit is for like, our pay money wubby or something, right? It's always the most unimaginably horrible takes that have no basis in reality, and it's all just speculative crap that has no basis in reality. And it's like the the takes that people have on so many like different like nuanced topics, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna give my professional opinion on socialism, but I don't know who Jacques Rousseau is, right? Which was Karl Marx's mentor, well, not mentor, but like all of his ideology comes from Rousseau, and Rousseau was a Frenchman, so it's France's fault. No, I'm kidding. But like they have no like basis of understanding even the works that they're espousing. They're just like, oh, I believe this, therefore it's right. And it's like, okay, but like why? And then like you ask them and they can't give you a cogent response, and it's like, ugh. Today I learned you can't start a message with slash. Yeah, you have to do like period slash or something like that, because the slash is the thing to start commands. What commands we can use? I don't really have anything besides, worry, like exclamation points. The excuse I'm using is I don't have enough time, which it is true, but it is still an excuse, like, because I want to set up like channel point shit that before affiliates. What are these points? Basically, like whenever you watch the stream for a certain amount of time, it gives you X amount of points, and basically it allows you to, in lieu of not having channel points, you can use stream element points. So, and I think there's like a bonus for like chatting or something. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, basically it's Stream Elements way, or Streamlabs way, whatever. Basically the same thing in my book. Way of enabling people who aren't affiliate to kind of participate in everything. Ironically, TITS, which is the Twitch Interactive Throwing System, doesn't work with Streamlabs, at least in my experience. I've tried, setting it up. Doesn't work. Don't know why. I should be more rich. Yeah, I didn't really set up the points. I just like enabled it, and I think I did exclamation point like points, and that's it. But like I said, I plan on giving everyone a bunch of points to fuck around with. Niji Sanji have no clue what they want. They ask such generous questions. Well, they're falling apart, right? Like, they're not gonna go bankrupt because their JP branch is too big. But the worst thing that could happen to Niji Sanji is that they close down the English branch. But I doubt it. They won't do that. It's too lucrative just to have that black, like, horrible stain on their record than it is to close down shop. It's just, the opportunity cost is way too, it's not worth it. Yeah, introduce yourself, your background in streaming, why you'd be a good fit, your strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, go for it. My position, I should be rich, I guess. It went from making yeah, war commander turned team principal of Rastavi Motors. Let's go. Or, oh wait, are we like Sauber, where like, we use like a, what is it, like a Mercedes engine, but we call ourselves the team because the team owner is a different name, or whatever that was. Rest in peace. But yeah, if you're going to apply to Niji Sanji, do it merely for fun. Don't actually apply for the company. If you've never worked in a bad workplace environment, even more so, don't do it. And if you have worked in a bad workplace environment and you still want to do it, you've forgotten what it was like, No, Raz, we use a never seen before motor. Let's go. Does that make me commander now? I don't know how this works. Do you need to be partnered for channel points? No, you need to be affiliate. So affiliate, basically, the only roadblock for me right now is affiliate for doing some cool shit. But like, affiliate allows you to have the subscription crap, the channel points. It allows you to have a little bit better bit rate. You have a lot more discoverability. But really, like I said, and I'm gonna keep saying this even after I get affiliate, is the only reason I want affiliate is, one, so I can stop caring about followers, and two, merely and simply have channel points. Now, am I gonna make channel points for TTS or anything like that? I don't know, probably not. I don't like monetizing things, and to be honest with you, it's whatever. My position states I just have more things to do. Fair enough, okay. And to be fair, let them try them in Europe, and our work laws are a lot better than US and JP. Well, that's why they, if I'm not mistaken, they only hire Canadians and Americans. Because, well, they prefer Canadians because their work laws are shit. They don't really have fair labor practices, if I'm not mistaken. In the US, it's not great, but like, you know, it's pretty established. In Canada, though, there's more bias towards protecting the company. So, yeah. They don't care currently. Okay, fair enough. But I mean, the thing about like Niji Sanji, right, is there's going to be the people who are applying very sincerely for this position are people who, you know, have, or rather, the people that get accepted into Niji Sanji Ian for the new wave. There are people who have incredible talent and capability. They just don't have the networking and the resources to achieve it. So their game plan is probably going to be, this is going to be awful, but I'm going to do my best, and then when I graduate, I should be able to have that momentum to carry it into indie or another professional endeavor, right? Like Pomu, for example, if I'm not mistaken, when she joined Niji Sanji, she was an office lady for a few months before she started getting stable income. You thought you could take my position? Never, old man. I don't want that responsibility. Yeah, you'll find that the more responsibility you have, the worse it gets. It's just really annoying. Even if it makes you money, it's really annoying. Because if at any point you shirk that responsibility, you get fucked. Every time, without fail. Why are so many people having serious chats today? I think, well, I kind of made them, well, it's my fault, actually, because I started with the Kenji doxing situation, right? And then I transitioned into the Niji Sanji thing. But I can transition to something else, for sure. Because, I mean, you know, it's kind of talking in circles. I got my main point out with the Kenji situation, because I just wanted to make sure, like, hey, this could happen to you, please protect yourself. And then with Niji Sanji, it's just like, good God, you know. But you just manage the responsibility for the kingdom perfectly. What other responsibilities do you want, Ren? So you've got the commander of the, or wait, no, I don't know. I don't know you're something of the army, and then you're now the team principal for the F1 team and the developer for the F1 team. And then you're going. What else is left, Ren? Where do you go once you've hit the top? Do you climb another mountain, or do you keep going higher until you pierce the heavens? Oh, shit. Feeding time, Razzie Wormy? Feeding time? What do you mean feeding time? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, no. Oh, burger. There we go. I don't know where I go. It's like Red Bull. I'll just keep going for the unthinkable. Yeah, we need you to develop a very specialized aircraft. Let's go. I don't know. The lore is getting a little too heavy here. Can I be captain of the Rising of Raz? Yeah. Well, wait, was it? Yeah. Wait, was Ride the Slutty Jester, or was that Sun? I forget. To be honest with you, I don't... Hey, ausfahrt. I eat ausfahrt. Ha. Anyway, Rai, fuck. Man, when you call Rai RZ, it fucks me up, Rin. Okay, Rai is the Slutty Jester. Okay, you're the Discord server manager. Larry's like, I'm just gonna be real. Everyone else is like being fantastical. He's my little raspberry. Captain of the Rising of Raz. Let's go. Can I get a position too? Yeah, which one do you want, Snake? Well, what fits you best? If the position doesn't exist, we'll create it for you. I'll be your OnlyFans manager? Oh, God. Yeah, it'll just me be a fucking... I don't know. What type of content would you want on my OnlyFans? Come on, guys. Outsource my responsibilities. Your Gramps? Okay, so that hasn't changed. Sorry, Snake, that won't work. Oh, no, Ren objects to it. Well, you pay for the service, Ren. He manages it. Make sure there's toes? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I've said it before, I never got the toe thing, but, like, it is kind of incredible that the people who do have that, like, they are they are like, that's my thing. I am unabashedly, like, I'm into this. And it's like, I respect that. But it's also like, holy fuck. You know, lots of toes. Oh my God. I only have his OnlyFans and Raz is in charge of it, so it's just for me. Well, okay, then, what, you could, isn't there another site for whatever, like Patreon? You can have your private, oh no. What is this? What is this? My stream, I'm losing control. toes and maybe some slime. Oh, God. By the way, speaking of slime, I've seen some weird VTuber assets in my life, but there's one going around right now where there's an iPad, like, on the lap of the viewer, and, like, the VTuber is there. And I have never seen so many, like, VTubers just fucking, like, you know, going Glock 9000. I'll be honest with you. It's kind of, it's amazing in terms of the content, but it's like, whoa. And then there's another one where, like, it's a popsicle that, like, if you squeeze it too much, it, like, lets out a little bit of icing. And, let me tell you, what the fuck? What the hell? That sounds like a tribute. Oh, God, what the fuck is going on here? Is this better, Larry? I transitioned away from the serious crap, and now we're talking about toes and tributes and... But think of the money he could get with it. It will benefit you, too. I'm not in this for the money. Let's do it like this. You get the real Raz and public OF. We'll just be AI generated. Oh no! I'm losing it.
Keep left.
I get a trauma from it. Oh God! I just wanted to drive my truck. Oh my God! I just wanted to eat ass fart, and now I'm here talking about toes. All right, I've lost the plot. This is not good. Can I just have the words of affirmation on one of those posts? Laugh learns to cries. It does kind of suck, though, how effective it is hearing it. Like, you feel like chemicals being released in your brain and shit. It's fucking insane. Don't eat ass farts? Okay. I was about to ask, what's y'all's opinion on eating ass? Do not answer that question. Do not answer that question. We need some thick Raz images? Good God. Why me? Right? Why me? Right? Of all the VTubers that exist, why me? Is it because I'm more prude in comparison to other VTubers? Like, is that what's going on? I think I'm self-aware enough to identify that, but I don't know if that's true. Right? You can help with the AI development? Oh, God. Yeah, anything that has to do with 18-plus topics, like, that technology always, like, develops quickly. Same stance as your toe stance? Oh, my God. Just so you know, I have the injured figured out for the plane. Oh, excellent. Yeah, you just converted a Honda Civic's engine to a rotary blade. Or for rotary. Take the Apex, let's go. Oh yeah, we got a team going. Oh no. I feel so bad for Larry. Larry's just like... Why am I here? Just to suffer. You know what sucks, though, is that because it's such a flashbang for me, like, I don't know how to segue out of this. Like, I think I did pretty good segueing away from Nishi Sanchi, but... Oh, man. I have actually thought about the ASMR thing, though, because it's like, you know... That could be a whole... Ah. Nothing happened. Anyway, how are you guys doing? If you do ASMR, I will not be here. I won't do it live. It would be pre-recorded. Moaning Raz, let's go. No! You know, I'm just in my room all day drawing for hours. I feel so bad. Oh, no. I know it doesn't make you feel better. Oh, no.
Turn left.
Touch grass, Larry. Moaning Raz ASMR. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone wants that. I'm okay, anxiety is up. Let's go. Getting ready to eat some ass, my boy. Let's go. We made it. We're now in, I think, Denmark, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome. Dausch. We're in Deutschland, I think.
Guidance is now finished.
Let's go. You're actually the only streamer I regularly watch. Oh, I appreciate that. Is the reason why is, oh, what the hell? Oh, I see what we're doing here. Oh, this sucks. Oh. I hit X or A and I skipped it apparently. Okay. All right. Well. All right. Maybe we can go to Poland. I haven't been there yet. Oh, yeah. Go to Poland.
Come on, there's a job to do.
A real man also sails the Red Sea. True, true. Poor Larry. Oh, God. I read it in the fucking meme, too. Raz, you're a sweet ass fart, but you kind of smell like a bug. Ugh. Ugh. Jumping off the bridge myself now. I'll stop with the innuendos. Yeah, like that's a possibility. Yeah, right. Loud hammer noise. Yeah, I know, right? Just bonked me right in the head. Oh, the loading area? Oh my god. It's so annoying fucking having your own truck. Quick Jobs is already loaded, you just fucking drive. Here it's like, oh, you gotta sit in the thing and you gotta get it loaded. Oh, this is actually kind of cool because like it's loading stuff into. Oh, okay, I'm in the wrong way. Great. All right, we gotta make a UE. Insert Raz Wheeze emote. Yeah, yeah. How do I incentivize people to follow so that we can actually get emotes? Oh yeah. Besides the channel points, the emotes are the only things that I really care about. The channel points and the emotes, so that we can have a lot of fun. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, take warning. Yeah. Surprising that it's still true to this day. Okay, I'm gonna jackknife right at the end. Right there, and then... Cank it. There we go. Yeah. Whee! How long is it gonna take to load? An hour, more or less?
Let's do this.
Hey you, did you know you can help me get to shore with a follow? Ah. True, in my sailing days that turned out really true. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the reason why that's true, red at night, sailor's delight, red in the morning, take warning, is because the temperature and all of the weather crap, like, changes, like, all that crap, and it's really cool. Driving to the sea, that's a good point. I gotta do that at one point. But I don't have the money to replace my car, so I gotta be careful. Imagine every person that is watching right now make extra 2 accounts and follow your account so you can close to affiliate. Isn't that technically view botting or follow botting? Humidity and pressure? Okay, that's what I thought too. I was like, something to do with weather and something like that. Makes sense. Yeah, it looks like this is Eastern Europe. Yeah, trash on the floor. Yep, makes sense. It's okay. America's like this too. Citation, San Francisco. Except instead of trash, there's shit. Never been to San Francisco and I want to keep it that way. That saying is stuck in your head. Yeah, I mean, like, the reason why they rhyme is because humans really like, you know, rhythm and crap. Humans really like good verses, right? It's like, there's a few of them, right? Like, I can't think of any of them off the top of my head, interestingly, but Eastern Europe is kind of the undeveloped part of Europe. Well, I wouldn't say it's underdeveloped. It's just that there's no, like, it seems like the people that live there don't see a need for advancement, so they just kind of maintain. Or at least that's my perspective. When you see Raz has to add you to be friends on Discord, I understand, though. Yeah, because, I mean, like, ultimately the thing is that, like, with Discord and stuff, like, it goes back to the Kenji thing, right? Like, it's like, I want to be as safe as possible. Which is one of the reasons why I really like having the server, because it Razzie wormy ass fart, you know what time it is? Time for a drinky poo. I'm gonna be hydrated like a motherfucker. Speaking of hydration, what do you guys like to drink to, like, get you hydrated? Like, I know there's a lot of people who drink, like, soda, coffee, and stuff like that, but, like, you know, do you drink water mainly? Do you drink like tea? Like I drink sweet tea primarily. I shouldn't stretch while I'm in a turn, but fuck it. Oh, my back. Oh, there you go. Carbonated water, soda water. I get that. Yeah. Ice water, based, son, based. Raz sucks in Discord. He barely responds and then annoys people while they're streaming. At least I don't do it in their chat. And stretchy, but yeah, I did a bit of a stretch. Nothing too big though. It's time to cry since I have no free subs right now. Wait, what do you mean, Rin? Like for like Twitch Prime? Red Bull gives you wings. Red Bull gives you kidney stones. Raz died right now? Yeah, my back. Gamer Sups Lemonade? That's actually a good point. Yeah, like I've never had Gamer Sups and I've never had, you know, all that stuff because I really don't think that caffeinated beverages like in a very sweet format would be a good thing for me because I love coffee. And if I were able to get it in a disposable format that tasted like lemonade, like that would kill me. Like I would die at like very, very quickly if I started that. But you know, I know that they also have the non-caffeinated versions, so I think I'm actually going to try those. I live on caffeine, same. I don't drink as much as you do, surprisingly, but I drink it every day, more or less. But I gotta say that, like, the adult drink, you know... What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? It sounded like a plane. I drink a lot of diet drinks, but it's just to feel something. I get that. I hate diet drinks because they use, like, aspartame and other things like that, and I'm not allergic to it, but, like, the taste is so prevalent. You hate coffee? Based. Oh no, it's blocked. Fuck.
Exit right.
That sucks. Wow, I can't believe there's a Führer. A Führer? A Führer. Führer. Well, fuck, that's... Sorry. Never mind. Not that one. Fireware. Führer? Fireware? 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 Fireware. Fireware. Okay. Liking coffee is based. Well, I think that, like, if I didn't need coffee, like, if I did not need caffeine to well, not function, but, like, keep my energy up, I wouldn't drink it, but I have to because otherwise I will literally, like, it'll be, like, 5 minutes before stream and I'll be falling asleep. And I'll be like, do I really need to stream? So, like, fuck, I'm drinking coffee right now. You like the taste? I think diet because I'm fat with an F. Well, you should be careful because diet drinks aren't necessarily better for you. They remove the really, like, stuff, like the stuff that really fills you, but the thing that, like, the empty calories that it gives you in the form of sugar and all that stuff, like the syrup that's used with it, that's actually the dangerous part. It's not really the sugar. Sugar is normally, like, you can filter the sugar out, right? But the problem is the other stuff that's in it. Like, when I quit soda, I lost, like, 20 pounds, like, very quickly. Because it was just that much, like, empty weight that I was just carrying merely because I was drinking. I mean, I was drinking a lot of it, to be fair. But, you know, it's kind of crazy because the sin that we have, right, and it's very true in America, but North America particularly struggles with this, is that we have small foods with incredible caloric amounts. Like, literally one thing, like, there's a brownie that I get once every blue moon. And it's the most delicious brownie I get. It's from a local bakery here. And it has, like, 700 calories in the small bar, and it fits in my hand. And I don't have, like, a massive hand or anything, but, like, it is definitely not something to scoff at. And that's true for everything. Like, if you don't cook it yourself, the amount of calories that are just in it is insane. And it really sucks. I'm just kind of ranting at this point. I'm sorry. Oh. Press and hold the following key. Oh, okay. I will teach you how to say Führer later. Thank you. It turned it green, which was scary. Sounds like enzyme issues, but it's harmless. Yeah. You have 2 yellow ducks, 1 green duck, and another yellow duck, but with a Santa hat. Excellent. Excellent. But, yeah, like, I could never get into drinking diet. So oh, I just got an achievement. Use the petrol station. Okay. Your mouth tracking. That's because probably... The sin of being a streamer with a microphone like this, I'm using the fucking piece of shit SM7B. You need to be right here. Because this is what happens if I lean back in my chair. I become, like, literally 10 decibels quieter. And it's part of the design feature of the SM7B. Wait, I like it, it's fine. But it's just problematic when you're trying to literally, and I mean this, literally, like, track. Because it needs to be in front of you. So it's like, whenever, like, I do this, it's because I'm fucking accidentally sitting in front of the mic. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, no. Raz, why would you do that? Raz. Okay. Gotta do a fist away. How my peaks are. Okay, cool. I'm fine, don't worry if you were. Your mouth tracking broke. Yep. And I found this holds up 2 fan blades from a box fans in the 80s. We gotta have propellers. Yeah, I gotta have assless chaps too. That's gonna be on the maiden flight. But let's see. It's gonna take a while for us to get up this hill because I stopped. But oh, that poor guy. Go around me. I don't care. Talking to someone through a slight panic attack? Who? Actually, no. Don't answer that. Sorry, my nosy nature kicked in, and then my streamer brain went, shut up! Like, no. Is it me because I'm about to have one because I'm going to, like, pass out in the truck and then I'm going to lose everything because it's going to go off into this fucking lake? Don't fucking answer that one. Yeah, I hope they're doing okay. Hammering intensifies. And the reason I talked about Sunday was due to some news I got yesterday. Okay, but like we're kind of... I have to plan a ton of shit. Well, if that's the case, then... Wait. My brain is... Okay, let me get control of the game. Why are we needing to go 40? Okay. And then, okay, so I have control of the game. Now I can actually answer the question. I have a plan of now I can fit it in. He has to plan shit for shit? Yeah, it's how it goes. Well, my Sunday is basically free for all intents and purposes. So, my understanding is that we're going to do it at your normal time of streaming, right? But just respond to describe, I'm going to... Okay. Shit. Oh, you okay, Ren? What happened? Okay. I need to find a rest spot soon, otherwise I'm gonna end up killing... Well, what am I even... I think I'm just carrying, like, fibers or something? Sorry for the overspeed. Or the speed limit thing. It's... I don't know how long we're gonna be stuck here, but I have a feeling it's gonna be here for a while. Good God. Well, it looks like we're kind of screwed here. We're going to be stuck here a while. He's planning it for shit. Let's go. Yeah, I was actually planning on doing Factorio today, but the reason I chose not to was because, like, Factorio, like I said, is very fun, and I will literally keep playing it, don't worry. But it's one of those games where it's like, if you aren't in the right headspace for it, you'll just get really annoyed. And that's how it is. That's how it goes. But speaking of non-annoying things, what the hell is in my notes? Oh. I was like, why do I have small worm TTS? Like, huh? I was actually thinking of adding a... I don't know how to do it, but I know that it's possible. Of setting like a TTS thing where like if you use the stream element points, like you know, there's a little worm guy that pops up and like yells things at me. So like if I miss a message or something, you can blurt it out, and there will be absolutely no way I miss it. We kind of use the same body. What am I missing here? Oh. We gotta... What is a nice song to play in the middle of the night when you're driving alone? What is like your go-to? The one that I normally listen to is like... ironically, it's recently been fucking Joji. What am I missing here? The road. I know, right? It's like, oh shit. I'm playing Factorio while watching you, like, almost always. That's awesome. Careless Whisper? Yeah, there's a lot of joy in, like, my personal favorite thing to do, like, a few years ago. I don't really like doing it anymore simply because, well, actually I do like doing it. It's just that I don't really have time to. It's really nice to be productive or just do your normal things, even if you're not being productive, like, on your main monitor, and then have, like, a stream or something going in the back. Monsta? Yeah, Monsta is a great song. Monster. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Now we're starting to get micro sleep bursts. Based. Oh, Rin and Snake are now going to be best buds. Look at this. Divorced Dad Rock, early YouTube montage music. I get that, yeah. I mean, it's such good music though, right? Nickelback? Nickelback is good, yeah. Paralyzer? Oh, yeah. I'm not paralyzed, but I done it stuck by you. I'm on my way to yo.
Get ready to turn.
I remember when like the Nickelback like thing, like, oh, if you like Nickelback, you're weird. Avoid sleeping violation. How do you know?
Turn right.
Nickelback is Divorced Dad Rock. Wasn't that like a massive point of like anger for a lot of people? Like if people were like, no, Nickelback is its own thing. Nickelback isn't Dad Rock. Give me a high five. That's why you help him playing Divorced Dad Rock. Raz needs to do a karaoke stream. No, you do not want to hear me sing. I literally... Oh, shit. It's okay. We're fine. Anyway, I can't sing. I can hold a note, but I can't sing. It would be painful, right? I made a mistake, like... Because normally VTubers are supposed to be, like... very idol-like, because it's just part of the culture, really. You know, it's like they can sing, you know, blah blah blah. But like, I'd have to say, if you really want to know what the extent of my capacity is going to be, look at Quinn Bennett, right? Professional yapper. I'm not very good at video games, nor is he. He's really entertaining. He's really interesting. He's one of the people that, you know, I want to eventually, you know, become as good as. But I can't sing. Quinn actually can, though. But that's also because Niji Sanji paid for his vocal lessons and shit. Because he was formerly Kyo Kaneko, if you're unaware. Your hand still smells like gunpowder? That's not good. Time to get some sleep. Even Linkin Park can be considered? Well, anything from like 2010 behind, like, as long as it fits that kind of vibe, people will kind of be like, okay, yeah, that's Dad Rock. Like, it's not really, you know, like a hard-pressed, like, thing. Like, or at least I don't remember it to be, like, super hard-pressed. Like, yeah, obviously people will disagree. Like, oh, well, you know, this is new age rock or whatever. Or, fuck. Oh, the clutch is giving out. Did you hear that? I either grinded the gears. Oh, let's hope it's not a clutch that's getting burnt up. Well, there goes 45,000. We're gonna have to replace the gearbox or whatever is wrong with the car. That's okay. We'll go and see a mechanic, hopefully. Newer Linkin Park, yes. Old school, not really. Yeah, Linkin Park went through some phases. They went from, you know, I think it was like they did like really hard rock, and then they transitioned to like pop rock and stuff, and then they, you know, did their new stuff. Your clutch was brushing its teeth. Oh yeah. It needs to be medicinal. Oh no. Shishishin. Okay, I'm gonna coast here. Oh, there's a mechanic. Let's go. Nice. So we're gonna go there first. After we deliver this, we're gonna go and get the mechanic to look at our car. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, we call it grinding gears
Exit.
in America. Larry being quiet for once, hee hee.
Keep left, then turn.
Well, I mean, I don't ever want you guys to feel like you need to talk, right? Like, I know there's going to be times where I'm not saying a lot or there's not a lot happening. Like, there's no need to type if you want to. Like, if you want to type, cool. If not, all good. Like, I'm cool with lurking. I'm cool with chatting. Whatever works. It's just that whenever you chat, I get to cheat and I don't have to be as creative. But when no one's talking, then obviously, like, I need to, you know, otherwise it's just going to be awkward silence, right? I'm lurking? Yeah, exactly. Lurkers are like the vast majority of Twitch chat too. Like, look at Twitch chat. Like, most of the time there's going to be just like 100 people plus just chilling there doing nothing. Well, not doing it. They're watching the stream, but like they're you know, they don't feel a need to interact. Okay, I'm too tired to do it inside the cabin, so I'm just going to do it this way. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, I want the extra XP. Fuck you. I'm just lazy and don't want to interrupt combos. Yeah, I mean... Oh, come on. I'm the same way. I'm like, I will join in the conversation if I care about it, but otherwise I'll just, like, wait till it completes, and then, you know, once it finishes, and, you know, I'll join in on the new topic, or if I don't like that one, I'll just wait, you know. No big deal. That is, in the end of the day, just, like, at the end of the day, just, like, it's how it goes. I'm having such a hard time with this. But I'm gonna get it. Yeah, there we go. I slacked away too much and forgot to make content. I got distracted with bread. Now this TikTok live shit. Zoomer brain kicking in hardcore, I can tell. Okay, let's go to the mechanic here. Raz can't even park from inside the cabin and almost fails outside the cab. Well, I'm also tired and I don't give a shit. I'm just like, I'm here. I'm having a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. Like, there's a lot to be said about the relaxing factor of driving a car. Or rather, in this case, a truck. But there are some frustrations about it, right? Like, oh god, you know, I have to pay attention to, you know, other cars, and it isn't just like, you know, Formula 1 or something. By the way, Raz, streamer question. Do you have a list of topics you plan on talking about, or do you just start talking? Primarily what I do, and it's been pretty obvious recently, is that I don't really have a list anymore. Generally because I'm pretty decent at coming up with things on the spot now, I think. And I'm kind of good at that naturally, so I'm kind of tapping into that energy and trying to develop it into a skill instead of it just being a character trait. But before that, so the first month of streaming, I would just go about my day and I would think about what's interesting. And I would write it down on my notepad on my phone. And then when I got back, I would put it down on a white notepad. But my rule has always been, I have a notepad with, like, I have the doxing situation for Kenji. I have the Nichi Sanji situation. I have jokes and stuff. So I try to write down stuff because ultimately it's not really a crutch. It's just that I forget, right? I just completely forget everything. How much is it going to cost for a play? Hey, let's go. Only to 8%? Jeez, okay, well. Let's go. Oh, yeah. There we go. But yeah, no, to answer your question, sorry, that was a little bit scuffed on my answer. Yes, I always have a list open, but it's not always filled. Because I feel like my stream dies at a certain point because I get distracted and don't have a point to jump back on. Well, there's also the skill of like remembering where you were when you get on a tangent, and I'm decent at that. I'm not great, but I'm decent at it. But a good strategy is that, you know, like for example, on this checklist I have, like here, I'll tab out, because it's a long document. Like I have, my internet kind of feels slower. Sound alert ideas. You know, I read the new Discord TOS. A reminder to send sneezes to the sneeze guy if I ever sneeze. You know, like Rye came up with like names for the channel points, like shore pearls and stuff. KFab, you know, all this stuff. And the reason I do that is because one, it's a reminder to myself, like, hey, what's going on here? But also, it's trying to make sure that like my big thing that I hate is awkward silences. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing to be silent. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers, there's a lot of VTubers, and ooh, hopefully it doesn't crash, that, like, have long pauses of silence in between talking. But the problem is that, especially nowadays, is that people don't have attention spans like they used to. You can't just sit here and be quiet as a streamer. You can't, right? Have you ever watched a stream of XQC where he's not talking? Have you ever watched a clip of XQC not talking? No. They're always, you know, saying something. They're always, you know, there. And the difficulty with that is you have to balance it. You can't just, you know, decide one day, you know, let me stream, but I'm not going to talk. Because then no one's going to stay. Even if you're the most interesting person in the world, you can't let people know that if you're not talking, you know? But I'm getting a little bit off tangent here for the original thing. Let me select the cargo. And a strategy I like to do is I will remember the point that we're talking about, and then I'll do something so that I can, you know, forget about it later. Or forget about it now so that I can focus on the topic at hand. So Truck-kun, the destroyer of ankles, right, yeah. I have nuclear bombs. Why not go EB? Don't know what that is. Loads the bombas? You get to certain points because I feel distracted and don't have a joint to back up. Ton? Yeah, I think I answered that, but also, like, think of something random, right?
Get ready to turn left.
Like, one thing I do whenever I'm like, I have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm like, what is interesting to me? What's something I enjoy, right? Like, for example, I like computers. I could talk about computers. And then someone may say something, and then you can kind of bounce off of that. So you're basically, like, constantly, like, it's like a bike, right? Sometimes you can coast, but sometimes you got to put some pedal into it. You suck at tangent keeping? Same. That's why I'm looking for help to keep my stream active, because I feel like it's becoming boring. I think that's a dangerous thing to be worried about. And what I mean by that is, if you're worried about your stream being boring, figure out why. Like, okay, like for example, for me, when I feel my stream is boring is when I'm talking about stuff that I don't find interesting, right? Like, for example, let's say I sat here and talked about the intricacies of the difference between the Roman Republic and the Greek city-states, right? That is very interesting to me. But at the same time, is it really interesting to the stream? No, not really. Okay, then I'll here, you gave me a mulligan. Sorry for everyone that has ears users and you had to listen to my rambling. It's dangerous to say that you're boring, because you psychologically reinforce that you're not interesting. Instead of saying, oh, I feel like my streams are becoming boring, or I feel like I'm boring, simply say, okay, I wasn't interesting this stream. Okay. You have to talk to yourself nicely. Because if you don't, what happens is you start believing that you're not interesting. And I know, I'm trying to kind of compress this, but I'm just going to have to go from the bottom. I'll build the foundation and build the house. So, I don't watch XQC. That guy doesn't have anything worth saying to watch to me. Yeah, that's a personal opinion, of course. My focus is to be interesting. And the way I do it is I find and I talk about things I find interesting. Because I'm not trying to cater to an audience. I'm not trying to do anything except be myself and talk about shit I want to talk about. That's why I talked about the Kenji situation with the doxing. That's why I talked about Niji Sanji. That's why I talked about, you know, the multitude of things we had going, right? The toes thing, all that crap, right? And that's all we did. We just talked about it, right? I feel like I'm not interesting enough. You think you confidence issues? Okay. That's a good thing, right? You feel like you're not confident enough. What can you do to become confident? That's a very simple question, right? Like, okay, like for example, like I don't think that I'm as entertaining as other streamers, which I believe is an objectively true statement. However, it isn't always going to be true in my opinion, right? Because I can do things to improve, right? Like, let's say the reason why I am not as entertaining as other streamers, like for example, XQC or I don't know, Quinn Bennett or Maturakan or so on and so forth, right? You know, what are they doing, right? Wrong. Sun says wrong, right? Simple question, hard answer. Yeah, I'm sorry, but the problem is that I'm giving you good advice. It's genuinely true, because this is what I do. This isn't some like guru crap. This is me being man to man, legitimately saying like, if you think you're shit, why are you shit, right? Because if like for example, like let's say my job was to put a square in a circle hole, right? And I didn't do that. Why? Oh, is it because I'm not picking it up, right? Don't know. Can you really say how entertaining someone is objectively? Well, okay, this is going to sound really annoying, but it is true. Everyone has their subjective opinion on what they believe is entertaining or interesting, right? I have that as well. But there are objective things about entertainment, right? Like, for example, you know, there are different types of categories of VTubers, right? Need to hop up in like 5-10 minutes, the other party really needs... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm totally fine with talking about like serious stuff like this, because I mean it's not really serious, it's just like, hey, this is like how it is, right? But I also want to say I'm a nobody streamer, so if my advice isn't true or it doesn't work for you, it's my fault, because I'm giving you advice when I really shouldn't. But the thing is that I'm just telling you about how I do things. So yes, it is technically advice, but it's also my lived experience, so grain of salt please, and then add more grains of salt, right? And then you have a delicious steak you can eat. But my priority is to be as interesting as possible, and if I'm lucky, I can make you blow nose out your air. Blow air out your nose. But like me, for example, like my Kamiyoshi is Sarasvana. She is fucking hilarious. She is super entertaining. She's very interesting. She's funny. You know, she's really just one of those streamers that like, man, I wish I could be like her, right? You know, boobs and all. Anyway. But you know, joke aside, like what she does so well is that she has a well-established character, well-established lore, and she has this like personality that is unabatedly her, right? Obviously she's playing a character, she's playing Sarasvana, but you know, that character is still her, right? She still has to do it. Blow nose out your air. Yeah, welcome to Tangents with Raz. But like one thing she does that I've stolen is she streams at the same time every day. She has no schedule. And no one cares that she has a schedule. Boobs indeed, Drox based. I love that you came out of lurking because I talked about Sarasvana's boobs. What does that say about the VTubing community? This is my air, there are many like it, but this one is mine. Exactly, and it's my personal pleasure to have you expel air through your nose. Boobs, exactly. I was actually thinking one of these days that there's a default model in VTube Studio that has really nice jiggle physics for the female model. Like, if you download VTube Studio, it comes with the program, right? I think it's like either free on Steam or like $10 or something. And I was thinking of like having two models and just cutting out the boobs and putting it on my character. Look, don't ask questions, just boobs. Now, Drox, I got a question for you, right? What do I need to do to convince you to click the follow button? Now, you don't have to. I'm just saying, what do I have to do? Because I may not be able to do it. I may not actually be able to do it. But I'm curious, right? You came into a Euro Truck Simulator and you saw a VTuber and you're like, you know what? I'm going to suffer. Boobs, 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 Drox. Actually, you know what? I don't want you to follow because of the fact that we're talking about Sarasvana's boobs, because I feel kind of impure about that. I'm like, I don't want to gain a follower simply because we talked about her boobs. And we weren't even talking about it. We were just giving a bit, because the last thing I want... Now, I don't think Sarasvana will ever watch my stream, will ever interact with me on Twitter, anything like that. Okay? I'm content with that. I'm perfectly happy with that. But I'm worried that there is a weird situation where she may see something, and I'm very afraid that would be what she would see. Can you imagine how fucked that would be? Because I actually chat in her stream, like, on occasion. Not really often anymore, but on occasion, it's like, BRB, make a couple phone calls. Okay, son. Have a good one. Yeah, Drox is like, you know what? I came in for boobs, I'm out. I respect that. He's got the hustle. Well, Drox got the hustle. Whee! But yeah, like, the best thing about being a streamer, though, especially like me, I don't have any requirements. Like, I don't need to stream a certain amount. I don't need to do certain things. And I have complete and total freedom over basically my autonomy. I can do whatever I want. So really, my priority is just have fun, be interesting, and learn what I can. Do you chat on her stream with your Raz account? Who knows? I may have an alt. Is this Discord account I use on my Discord my real account? No, I'm kidding. It is my real account. Razzie Worm, you know what time it is? You're right. Time to drink. Whoa, whoa. Larry, I feel like you've had to suffer with lurking a little bit. Is there a topic you want to talk about? I'm trying to decide something worth it. Drox is... Oh, you're taking me up on this, aren't you? Oh, no. Oh, no. It's okay. It is what it is. I opened my mouth. If the foot's got to go in there, it's got to go in there. If so, it would be quite funny if she randomly sees your account in some clip about you talking about her boobs. I really don't want to because I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I sincerely respect her. As a person, as a content creator, I do not want to be on the list of people where she's like, oh, God, another guy talking about my boobs. Like, oh, God. You know? Like, I don't want that, right? Because it's like, I'm never going to have any of these interactions. But the interaction I have with her, I don't want her to think I'm a creep. That's the last thing I want. You know, like, please, you're my Kamiyoshi. I don't want you to be disgusted with me. You know? Honestly, fair? Yeah, I know, right? Gonna make it simple for now. I gotta catch the stream and VOD because I gotta keep hopping in and out. You handle your business, worry. I will always be here. You know that. You don't need to worry at all. You know. And if you're like, oh, well, what did I miss in this stream? Ask me. I'll bring it up. I have a decent memory sometimes. And also, how you like my fan art today? Oh, that's going to be the last portion of the stream. But no, Larry is our resident artist, as well as Cloud Chaser. And, I think there's other people that are doing stuff, but, well, I know Rin composes music. I know that, excuse me. Larry does art, Cloud does art. There's a lot of really talented people in this community, which, to be honest with you, is kind of scary because I don't deserve it. So I'm just going to be like, pushing through my imposter syndrome. And it's like, look, they're putting in all this effort for me. I might as well do my best to make sure that I deserve it, even if I don't, and just keep doing whatever I can. I can't do anything like that. In terms of like fan art and music, or because you guys don't have to. I mean, everyone's been doing like music and art and stuff like that just because they want to, right? And you shouldn't feel like, let's assume that the way I'm reading your message is correct, because I do have a tendency to kind of screw that up. Honestly, the greatest gift that you can give me is just hanging out, right? That's why I started streaming. I started streaming because I'm like, my life is very boring and I don't like it. I've wanted to stream for so long, and now I have the opportunity. Let's do it. And being able to talk to people, whether it's about toes or whether it's about boobs or whatever the case, like, I love it. Well, yeah, fucking course. Okay, good. Yeah. I mean, have you seen my wonderful art in the Discord? Great artist. Yeah, I did. I wasn't able to catch it, but I saw that you were making a game. And by the way, Worry, I hope you hid the part where you doxed yourself. I'll just say that, because I was lurking. I wasn't able to chat because I was doing shit, but I heard that, and I'm like, I hope you either edited out or got rid of the VOD that doxed yourself. Just wanted to show some respect to people and can actually do stuff like that. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I'm the same way. Like, I've done art streams and stuff, but, like, I mean, I don't think I posted... I think I posted on my Twitter of, like, kind of what I can do. Very, very It's okay. Maybe I can train myself to figure out line art and stuff like that, but, the stuff that Larry is doing, the stuff Cloud is doing... I mean, shit, like, Rin, for example, he composes music. He only has the piano at the moment, but, like... everyone's talented, and it's really nice because, like, I know that there's a lot of people who have these talents that aren't able to nurture them, and I feel really good. It's kind of astonishing how, like, I not really good, just like it's very fulfilling to know that, you know, I'm able to help facilitate these people's like fantastic skills that they naturally have and kind of push them to improve it, and in a way that they actually want to. I think Worry is a better artist than me. Now, them some fighting words. I want to see that. Yeah, a draw off between Larry and Worry. That I would want to see that. I would pay good money. Probably like $3. No, I'm kidding. Because it would end in like an hour after I think Worry would get frustrated. He'd be like, fuck this. Actually, no, I don't know. Oh, I'm interested. That's very curious. That's very mysterious to me. I had my prejudices about it, but now I'm questioning them. But, you know, I'm the same way. Like, you know, I may not be able to do any of these, like, incredible things that Larry or Cloud or Rin can do, but I can definitely call a spade and be appreciative. Wow. You're funny because sometimes you just say things because it pops into your head, and I like that. Yeah, I appreciate that, too, because, like, one of the things, like, it isn't exactly an insecurity, but it's something that, like, I've had to deal with my entire life is, like, I am constantly thinking about, like, 3 to 4 things at any given point at every second of every day. And I've trained myself very well to be very single, like, target-oriented, and I'm very good at it, but it's like a switch. So knowing that, like, you know, it isn't annoying to jump back and forth, because I've had to deal with it my entire life, where, like, I'll be talking to someone about something, and then we'll transition to another topic, and then, you know, they'll kind of get tapped out, and then I'll just, like, pull back, because I'm like, okay, you know, their tangent meter has been fulfilled. Whereas with me, I'm like, you know, I can go from talking about the most serious situation to the most stupid, silly thing in literally a sentence. And I've gotten good at it over the years to make it to where it's not grating on the ears or in the brain. Because if a streamer is easy to listen to and the audio is good, you have such a higher propensity for people to actually listen to your content. And honestly, I still haven't mastered my audio mixing, but I will say at the moment, from where I am right now, my audio's good and I'm listenable. I'm not entertaining to the point where I'd like to be entertaining, and I'm trying not to be self-deprecative. I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm shit. I'm just saying that, like, you know, comparing myself to the giants of the entertainment industry of VTubing, right? Like, I know my place, you know what I mean? Raz, you want to have an art competition with me? I actually need to buy another cable for my draw pad thing because, like I said, Lord Byron, first of his name, biter of cables. He lives up to his name, by the way. Chewed the cable, so I need to replace it. But it's like $15 for the cable. And it's like, ugh. And it's like, do I really want to justify $15 for it? When the tablet and all, like, the tablet and everything was like $35. And it was like, ah. But whenever I do, yeah, for sure. Like, I definitely want to do more stuff like that, you know, because it isn't just like the stream, right? It's everyone inside of the stream. Like, the chat makes the streamer, right? I don't make you guys. So what I would definitely love doing is like art competitions, shit like that. Just give you guys more shit to do, right? Like, you know, one of the greatest joys of being a part of a stream is being able to interact with it, right? Or be a part of it, right? Even if it has nothing to do with like increasing the greater good or any of that crap, right? It's obviously awesome, but like, excuse me, ow! Heartburn sucks. You know, it's just fun, right? A draw pad thing, it's a graphic tablet. Yeah, that's what I mean. I tried drawing a couple years ago, but I kind of stopped with it. I'm decent at watercolor, but like I can only do great things like once in a blue moon, and then like anything else I try, I suck. $35, that's what I came back to. Yeah, Lord Byron bit the cable to my my graphic tablet. There we go. And you know, I need to replace the cable to do art streams and stuff, because I really do want to do that. I really do like art streams. Like, I thought that I wouldn't like it, and I was like, why do people watch Ina draw? And I'm like, I get it now. I get it. This is really fucking fun. You know? But I just gotta be like, $15 to replace the cable. Use his full name, Raz? Oh, God. He's got more titles than me, and I'm the supposed king of this kingdom or whatever. Almost believable, Larry. By the way, Larry was saying that she wanted to do like a competition between you and her, see who was better. And I was saying, I originally was gunning for Larry, I will say, right? But I was also thinking, you know what? I would pay to see that. I would really like to see that. See, like, who would win? You know, an hour. Whatever method of, you know, production for their art. You know, an hour. Let's see who wins. And then poll, you know, democracy rules. You're the king, he is the emperor. Oh, God. Ina is one of the few streamers I watched for a relatively long time. Yeah, I never really... I'll be honest with you guys. I never found Myth very interesting. Except Gura. But, you know, everyone has their specific streamers. But I also, like... I am very much so a person that, like, chooses a streamer and I stick with them, right? When and what? Like, I don't know, like a $20 gift card or something, you know. You know, whoever has, like, the best art after the hour, you know, stream will poll and then we'll see, you know, whoever wins gets, I don't know, 20 bucks or something, you know. Nothing, I mean, if I had more means, I would offer it, but, you know, 20 bucks is 20 bucks, right? But, the thing that, like, I do is I choose a streamer and I, like, dedicate myself. And I don't mean dedicate myself in, like, a weird way, like or not parasocial, but like a creep. It's just that, like, if I find a streamer I really, really like, I will never abandon them unless they do something incorrigible to me. Like, Pay Money Wubby. I've been watching Pay Money Wubby since 2019, 2018, right? Sarah Sfana, been watching her since 2022, 2023, something like that. I ain't gay, but 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Well, you don't even need to be gay for this. You just need to draw and win the court of public appeal. What are we talking about and what kind of art is allowed? Just like any art whatsoever. Like an hour, make art, you know. You can just buy me 2 Discord Nitros instead of a gift card. What am I? A fucking sponsor of in-training Discord kittens? What is this shit? Hey guys, if you win the art competition... Long live the AI king. But yeah, no, like, you know, $20 or whatever the equivalent is, you know, of, you know, prize, you know, I'll front the pool money, right? You know, it's no big deal. Just to have something to do, right? I made the Discord joke as well. Yeah, I mean, it's all in jest, so I feel good saying it, but it's like, imagine, like, there are actually, like, people in, like, Discord communities that, like, you know, they're like, oh, hey, if you know, you know, give me your best aura, you know, I'll give you a $10 gift code for, like, Nitro. You can donate via my stream. Oh, look at that, where he's shilling himself. Clout Chaser 9000. Let's go. Yeah, I think I'll actually allow donations if I hit affiliate. But until then, this is a free show. I'm not providing a service. I'm just hanging out. And yeah, I'm up for a little competition. As long as Larry's into it, we can set it up. I mean, it'll be fun to just kind of chill out. Clout chasing king over here? Yeah, meanwhile, I'm just like, I don't want to do any of that clout chasing shit. I just want to have fun and do cool shit. That's all. Give me your best Ara and I'll follow. Okay, in what way? Do you want, like mommy Ara? Father Ara? Like Chuni? What type? I know I'm digging my hole further, but... I hate this. God damn it. I hate that Drox was like, not only are you still here, which, by the way, thank you, but also the fact that, like, what is the most... Oh, damn, I just had to do the tangent about Discord, didn't I? Fuck. Your best, that means you choose? Am I gonna whore myself out for a follow? Yeah, I think I am. I gotta think about this. Oh, God. Is this what it's like to be a male VTuber? Is this the experience? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Get ready to clip. I know, right? My best? So, like, the most effective? Oh, guys, I'm going to be cringing throughout the entire process, so it's not going to be very good. Is that okay if I cringe through it? I won't be able to, like, get into a phase. Like, I'm going to cringe through it. But I'll do it, but I'll be cringing through it. Is that okay? That's the important thing. If you guys are okay with me cringing through it, then I can do it. But if you want me to, like, fucking hit it like a voice actor, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I can do that. We want genuine. Fuck, that's a good point. I'm like hyping this up. It's not going to be good. It's going to be like 5 minutes of me saying like, oh god, this is going to be awful, and then I'm going to do it, and you guys are going to be like, this sucks. I'm not even going to clip it. God. All right. This is actually, I feel humiliated. Like that's the emotion I'm feeling right now. I'm like, okay, hold on. Embrace the cringe. You're a VTuber. You got into this because you're a VTuber. They're looking for it, okay? You need to give it to them, okay? They're used to the mommy, okay? They're used to the fucking female, they need the Raz. The Raz. You got to hit them with the tism, okay? Got it? Okay. Good talk. Emperor Palpatine, just do it. I got to mute on my end. I muted it for stream. I got to mute it on my end. Okay. All right, guys. You ready to be disappointed? Open your eyes. You know what? No. We're there you go. We're getting the full thing. That's how it's going. Do what you must. Oh God, I'm looking at myself. Shit. Oh, this is so bad. Help me. Okay. I'm gonna pretend that I'm Vox Akuma. Okay. Trying to prey on like a 16-year-old. Oh God. Okay, that's a mulligan. Okay, give me one more try. Give me one more shot. I'm not gonna try to copy that. I'm gonna do it like me. Okay, I'm gonna do it like me. All right. Okay, that wasn't my best one. Okay, hold on. That was a mulligan. Okay, one more chance. Okay, I'm a Discord mod. Okay, I'm gonna abuse my power and groom a 18-plus-year-old. Okay, because I'm not a pedophile. Okay. Oh my God, I have not felt stage fright in such a long time. This is insane. Thank you, by the way, Drox. I hate you. How are you? Okay. Stream's over. There you go. That was my most meaningful. I'm okay. I know. Look, you don't need to follow for that. I understand. But I'm gonna be honest with you. That was the best I could do. That was the best. Thank you for the follow, Drox. I appreciate it. I sincerely do. But good God Almighty, ouch. That sucked. That actually really sucked. Because I didn't. Okay, here's the thing. I'm becoming a better streamer because I muted the music. I muted the game so that it's completely. There you go. Chat is so silent. This is amazing. Not gonna lie. I hate you, Drox. I hate you. I mean, oh well. Here's a good thing, right? I hate you in a way that like is loving, right? So I want you to know that. Oh fuck, we're still driving. Wait, hold on a second. I'm a little bit too big. Hi guys. Ow. There we go. Okay. I gotta fix myself. I had it set up perfectly before stream, and here I am fucking it up. There will be more to come. Probably. Okay, because here's the thing, right? That's the first time I've done that, right? So that's the first quote-unquote fan service, I guess you could say, that I've done. Okay, you guys probably want to see the road. Watch me, like, accidentally close out VTube Studio. There we go. Okay. I think I fixed it. Hot? Fuck you. What is this snake? What? I feel tainted. I feel so bad. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you. Larry, was it that bad? Was it that bad? I'll take Larry's opinion on this. Got a new trauma unlock? Oh no! Oh no, I'm sorry, no! No! Was it that bad? I knew it was cringe, I knew it was like awful, but I didn't think it was gonna cause trauma. Like, was it that bad? I liked it. I don't know how I feel about that snake, but I'm glad that you did. Well, look at it this way. Okay, it may have been terrible, but that was my best. That was my best. Okay, I looked you guys genuinely into the eyes. The first time, yes. Oh no. You awakened something to me, Raz? Am I turning people... Anyway. I just came here to stream and have fun. What is all these other weird strings that have come attached? You've awakened something in me, Raz. While I was playing Factorio and I was setting up my green belts, just the ara hit me so hard. Oh god. Ara. Doi tashimasta. Or whatever the phrase was. Good god. Hello, lurkers. I'm very sorry you had to hear that. Dude, imagine if someone came in, like, clicking on the stream and just saw big-ass forehead VTuber. Time to write a fan fiction about that? Let's go. Oh, those green belt Ara. Is there, like, a male version of Ara? Like, because that's obviously, like, you know, like, you know, 30-year-old mom type, like, / MILF thing. Or, like, mommy vibes, right? But, like, is there, like, a DILF version? Is it just, like, you know... Actually, what would it be? Because I don't know what it is, obviously, but... Let's assume I did know. Please stop. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Larry. But I won't do it anymore, but, like, what is the, like, male version of that? Like, obviously, you got the mommy crap, right? But, like, what's the daddy crap? Like, is, like, kitten or whatever? Is that what it is? I'm very curious. I genuinely don't know. Like, I'd have to tap out to figure it out. Raz, stop. My ovaries can only get so dry. Oh, God. Apparently, Oya? Really? Oh, alright, well. See, that one's a lot easier to say than fucking ara. Okay. I didn't say it that time. I said ara. I just said R twice, okay? I didn't say the full thing, so you can't sue me, Larry. But Oya? Okay. Fair enough. To each their own. With the deep voice, the guys say, really? Because it's supposed to be like, ara, like fucking like very high pitch, like, oh shit, I said it again. I'm sorry. Didn't I tell you guys that I'm a very bad, like, I'm a moron? I just want to make sure. Has anyone forgotten that? Okay, I want to be absolutely certain. But, really? That strikes me as odd, because, like, you would think that, like, I don't know, like, men would have a preference as opposed to women in terms of that particular thing, right? But then again, everyone is really multifaceted, so that's kind of a, like, an ignorant position for me to hold in terms of, like, you know, like, oh, well, what about men and then women? It's like, well, it's not that easy. Hot again? Let's go. Look at the river. Cinematic AF. You have eaten too much ass farts? What do you think is the best wine to drink while eating ass? I think if I had to give my answer to that question, I think that the best wine would be like a sweet red. Because a white wine is like, it's got a little bit of acidity to it. It's got like a little bit of a, bite to it. Whereas red wine, it's kind of like grape juice, right? Like really sweet red wines, like they are very sweet. Whereas with white wines, you know, it's a little, it's not bitter, but like it's like bubbly and stuff. Like not all, but I'm just saying like in reference to the conversation. But I think like a really sweet red wine. What do you guys think? Is this going to be one of those questions? Also, excuse me. I hope you didn't hear me burp. You want to eat ass? Is it ass fart? Ausfahrt. Is it like against the, or not against the, but like is it not like, is eating ass still like a taboo thing? Honestly, I think that if you don't want to do stuff with your partner simply because there's a stigma against it, that's kind of cringe. I mean, if you don't want to do it, that's a different thing. But like just doing like, oh, because like, oh, you know, eating ass is bad or whatever. It's like really? If you don't want to do it, that's fine. That's a personal opinion. That's a personal choice. Make it. But let it be a personal choice, right? Don't let it be like, oh, well, it's not manly or whatever. It's like, whatever. Who gives a shit? Right? You're not trying to see who's more manly. You're trying to fucking, you know, You know what I mean? Anyway, topic change. What is a good topic I can talk about that is not related to ass, wine, ara ara, or oya oya? Are you guys gonna let me outsource by checking chat? No, why would you guys? But you know what sucks is that Snake said, "You awakened something in me, Raz. Time to write a fan fiction about that." And then he said, "Hot again." And now he hasn't said anything since. Where has he gone? Something Romans and Greeks. By the way, there's this guy, but fuck the police here. There's a guy by the name of Mox who does like a bunch of weird like videos and shit. And anytime I hear Roman and Greeks, I think of the video he made about like the collapse of the Roman Empire and then the introduction of Roman femboys or whatever. And I remember the first time I watched it was probably one of the most intense like whiplash I've ever experienced in my life, because I didn't just get whiplashed. I watched the entire video and went, what the fuck did I just watch? Woo, trucks. Razzie Boo. Yes, Larry. Woo, trucks. Oh, no. Oh. You got an engagement ring? What? Are you getting married? Just to let you know. What? You know what time it is?
Keep left.
What? Where's the shotgun that's pointing at me? I was trying to suggest a topic, and I meant the thing you talked about earlier about something about Romans and Greeks. Oh, I was saying like, like in terms of like, you know, how to like make yourself more interesting even if you don't think that you are. That was the topic, and then I made a bit, or I did a bit where I was saying like, you know, no one would really care about me sitting here and talking about the difference between Roman gods and Greek gods, and then like the difference between their governments and how they do things, and how they really weren't as similar as everyone thinks they are, and so on. That was basically what we were talking about earlier. I mean, if there's something that you want me to tangent from there, I'm totally game for, but I know what time it is. It's time to drink and stretch. And you said you like that topic, so maybe you can talk about that? Oh, okay. Well, then... excuse me. I'll give it a shot. So one of the things that's really interesting about the Roman Republic is that people don't know this, but if you've ever watched Star Wars, the prequel and the regular sequel, not the, you know, the movies that come after Episode 6, they are actually based off the rise and fall of the Roman Republic. So if you're like, wait, what? Star Wars is the Roman Republic? Yeah. The Republic, the Jedi Order, right? It gets taken over by a emperor, and it becomes the Empire. So if you're ever thinking like, oh, hey, you know, why does the Roman Republic look so similar to Star Wars? Well, that's what it's based off of, right? And also, this is true of Lord of the Rings, except Lord of the Rings is actually it's actually taken off of the, well, it's not taken from the Bible, but it's taken, the author himself has said that it is not a proselytation, but like it's based off of like Christian theology. The ring is from your father and mother back then, so I'm not getting married. I'm single as hell, and also it's the same ring I had on my finger on that pic earlier. Oh, okay. That would make sense. Okay, yeah, I'm like sitting here and I'm like, what? I remember you were single. Did you find someone in that time? Holy hell. What prostitute are we talking about? Nero's wife. Which, wait, was she a prostitute? I don't know. Basically, Snake was saying like, hey, you know, you wanted to talk about the Roman Republic or whatever like that, and I just kind of segued into saying that Star Wars is based off the rise and fall of the Roman Republic and the Roman Empire, and how that Lord of the Rings is technically speaking like based off of Christian theology and so on. Nero was one of the weirdest emperors ever. Yeah, I mean, Nero was very much so an emperor who was batshit fucking crazy. Caligula. Well, all the Roman emperors that we hear about, like Caligula, Nero, etc., like they really did some weird shit, right? You thought I want to marry you or something? No, I was more so thinking about, like, the fact that, like, you got an engagement ring, and I'm like, you went from single to married in, like, however many days after you posted your, introduction on the Discord? Like, like, what happened? Like, I was literally like, what, did you meet, your kindergarten sweetheart and, hit it off again? And it's like, first of all, like, I was going to be like, hell yeah, let's go. Nero burned down Rome and blamed the Jews, and Caligula went to war with the sea. Yeah, that's just to name a few. Sorry, trying to figure out TikTok live now. Oh no, it's all good. Feel free. If you can be here, you can be here. If not, it's all good. You guys are masters of your own time. Use it however you want. Don't let me affect it. I mean, arranged marriage is a thing, Raz. Well, I don't think that Germany is exactly too keen on that, at least in recent history from what I've seen. I would never get married nowadays. That's sad. That sucks. It'd be nice to get married one day, but I'm just living day by day. I refuse to learn that. I'm too old for that. TikTok Live is one of those things where it's like, I couldn't do it. I would legitimately, like, need to get some help if I did, but now posting clips and shit on TikTok, that I can do, right? Maybe being a better content creator, that I can do. But if you're open for a marriage, then sure, just JK. Oh my god. Yeah, start the harem of the kingdom. Holy fuck. No, we're not starting that. That's a bad bit. That's a bad joke. I take it back. /sarcasm. I'm very sorry. Let's not. God. But Raz, you can have your own Roman femboys. What are you doing? Why are you putting this down? It's like, no. Anything but that. You can train how to say ara. Yeah. Sam, I just posted on TikTok, got 1900 views and 2 likes. Yeah, it's not really the impressions that I care about. It's more so like, hey, if people like it so much they actually click like, that's something I care about. I can be your royal femboy. Let's go. Twink maxing over here. Let's go.
Keep left.
Come on, let's have a VTuber marriage. Good God. Not until fucking Beetle and Annie get married. How about that? Which actually, now that I say that, probably may happen based upon how much they fucking flirt. The same short on YouTube has done truly nothing. Yeah, YouTube discovery with shorts is pretty decent, but at the same time, like, TikTok has it beat. I just did shorts as like I don't know, like, it doesn't fit into a video. I don't want to put it in the best of. And frankly, if I had more time, I would, invest it in like TikTok or like shorts and stuff, to be honest. Beetle and Annie or Beetle and Camilla. Both would be weird. Well, in my opinion, I don't think they'll ever get married. They may be dating secretly, but I don't think they'll ever get married. It's just gut feeling. I have no evidence to back this up. It's just a feeling I have. I mean, there's something to be said about, like, the power of being very good friends, but, like, Beetle is very reserved, and it's like, it's not really, I mean, it may be part of a character he's playing, but, like, I think that's just actually how he is. Beetle and Annie are most likely a thing. I hope not, because it doesn't seem like that would end well for anyone.
Keep right.
Do you have other accounts linked somewhere, like your YouTube? I have, I believe, my YouTube linked below. I think. Yeah, and then I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, no traction. Beetle is a coder through and through. Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm Raztavi on every platform.
Father, finally be proud
I thought
of
Rin
me.
was here again.
I've become an anime boy on the internet.
Yeah. I'm an anime boy. Let's go. But yeah, if you want to find me anywhere, it's Raztavi. You'll find me. Believe it or not, I actually have pretty good search engine optimization, surprisingly. Like, if you type my name into Google, the one time I ego searched myself, I was like, well, okay, what actually shows up? Nothing bad showed up, because there isn't anything bad, so thankfully, but, it shows, like, Reddit post I did for Project Zomboid, and then my YouTube channel and a few things, so it's actually kind of nice. Razzie Wormy, when will the VTuber online marriage be? God, I don't know. Don't ask me. That is why I like watching clips of him on YouTube. He is such a nerd. Let's go. First thing I find on YouTube is some old electronics lecture. Oh yeah, if you do Raztavi without the T, there's a guy, Dr. Razavi, of the Indian Institute of Technology, if I recall correctly, and he has just unimaginable amounts of fucking lectures. So my goal is if I become a VTuber, like a proper like VTuber and successful, like I just want to beat him in the search results. That's all I want to do. One will be a battle with me for my little, oh god. Hopefully your Ara shows up now. Good god. I need to figure out so much crap. One of the things that's kind of nice but also very frustrating about streaming is that, like, I do my day thing, right? And then I come back and I have about an hour or two to shower, eat, kind of do like normal human things, and then it's stream, and then that's about it. And it's like, if I had more time or I was more efficient, I could get more done. But I'm also pushing things off because, like, that's just how I always like pushing things off unless I need to make a decision. Because I don't like making bad decisions, and I like making, like, once I make a decision, I stick with it. Unless it's, like, particularly egregious, and I need to, like, back it off, but... One kick between of the legs and you are down. Oh no, BRB attention. Okay. His first vid has 900k views. Don't remind me of the Sisyphean task that I have for myself. It's not really a task, it's just like, that'd be cool. Yeah, my first like collab with like a really big YouTuber is just fucking, hello, my name is Razavi, and I am with Raztavi, and we are going to talk about kinetic energy or some shit. Is it racist to do an Indian accent nowadays? I don't think so, because he is Indian, so it is a genuine accent. I believe in you. Thank you, Snake. I definitely need it. Maybe he can explain some electrical engineering to you. Honestly, engineering is dope. I just don't have the brain for it. That's about it. I'm trying to find a parking space. This ain't going well. Yeah, I'm trying to find a place to park. Fuck you. Fun. But that would be nice, though, because, like... I mean, I don't think I'll get to it, but... How do I say this? Like, I'd love to do, like, educational content, but... I don't want it to blur the lines of my prime objective, which is just hanging out and having fun. But yeah, electrical engineering, that would be dope. Educate me? What do you want to know? I can give you like a TLDR on some things. But I gotta give the disclaimer, I'm not an expert, I'm just a guy on the internet that happens to be an anime boy, so if you take my advice and it goes poorly, you own the liability, blah blah blah. Educate you. What is something that you're interested in? No. Well, something that interests me. Okay, I'll do that, but also tell me something that you're genuinely interested in that you want, like, maybe some education on. Maybe I have some expertise, or whatever you like. Yeah, so I'll talk about while you think of, like, something that you genuinely are interested in that maybe I can shed some help on, or advice on. But one thing that really interests me that I could give advice about is in terms of partners. So when you're looking for relationships or you find yourself in one or whatever the situation is, if you get rejected or if it doesn't work out, you shouldn't think of it from the perspective of I'm not lovable or I'm not enough or anything like that. You should transition it simply to say, like, oh, we didn't fit. You know, because failure in relationships is a good thing. Because what if that bad relationship kept going and you were stuck with them for the rest of your life? That would suck. Because instead of it just being a bad breakup, you're there with them until you die. And it's like, do you really want to do that? No. So whenever you experience failure in relationships, you know, whether it be like professional or with a partner or so on, don't look at it from the perspective that I'm not lovable or I'm a failure or anything like that. Look at it from the perspective that you tried your best, or maybe you didn't, but you tried nonetheless, and you found out that you didn't work with each other, you know. And the other thing I'll say to that is be honest. Don't hide yourself, because eventually your true self will come out. And it's better for it to come out sooner rather than later so that you don't waste your time or other people's time. Like, for example, like, you know, there used to be a time where I tried to like get into the dating pool because I was like, oh, you know, I'm getting older, I'm getting like worried about, you know, not getting married and all that shit. And I tried doing that, and I learned that whenever I played a character or what they wanted me to be, I could never live up to it because I wasn't that. And then if I had just been honest with them, I probably would have been more successful. It wouldn't have worked out, but it is better to be your pure unadulterated self and take the humiliation, take the annoyance and the cringe and all that. Take that instead of living a lie that you can't keep up. So that's what I'll say. And that isn't just advice for, you know, relationships, but it's also a advice for like business. Like, yes, there's going to be some level of submission insofar as like what you say, what you don't say, and so on. But ultimately, if there is something you fervently believe in and you think it's right, fight for it. Every time I've done that, it has never led me astray. I may have suffered some incredible consequences because of it. Absolutely. But here's the thing. I never go to sleep with a guilty conscience. I never think, oh God, I wish I had done differently. You know, you already got a marriage partner. No need to worry about that anymore. Oh yeah. My homie Jesus got me. But yeah, like for example, Snake, like what is something that you're interested in, something that you like, maybe you don't have a lot of education about, but like you're just like interested in, you know, something like that. Because here's the thing, right? Even if my advice doesn't like land true or isn't good, the fact is that it's still a perspective that even if it's wrong, it's something that you can use to better yourself. So like sometimes I'll get fucking ass advice. Like I actually was told the other day that I should buy crypto, and I'm not going to speak as to whether or not you should buy crypto or not. Actually, no, I will. I think do not buy crypto. If you don't know how to play stocks, don't. Okay, you're going to get swindled by an 18-year-old in India, okay? It's how it is. Crypto is a scam. Don't do it, okay? There's a reason why so many people want you to put money in deregulated economy, okay? Anyway, someone was telling me to put, like, a good portion of my savings into cryptocurrency because they said that it was going to go up in the next week. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh, worry. I was just telling, Snake basically was like, hey, talk about something, like, give advice on something that, like, you care about. And I basically said, in terms of relationships, it's better to be yourself and be honest so that you don't live a life with someone that you don't want to be with or really want to, you know, bother to be with, and take the humiliation, the hatred, and all that crap and just kind of deal with it, because you're only going to find the one, quote unquote, if you're your true unabashed self. But I know it's hard. It's something that takes training, and even I fail at that sometimes. And then the second thing is that in business relationships and so on, it's better to be like very sincere and very honest, because even if you incur a lot of negative consequences like losing a job or whatever, having a clear conscience is way more powerful than having a shit job. Crypto is BS. Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Yeah, let's put, you know, like someone was telling me like, oh yeah, don't buy gold bullions because, you know, they're going to lose their value. And I'm like, have you looked at the American dollar lately? You know, trust the old fucker, be honest, and don't take any shit from anyone. Yeah. Like, there's obviously going to be moments where you have to be a little bit submissive, when you have to, like, placate, which is a fancy word of saying, like, appease a piece of shit boss. But, you know, if they're giving you shit, just fucking, you know, don't take shit. Because once you let someone give shit to you, they'll keep doing it. And then they'll keep going and going and going and going. Gold is kind of okay. Well, gold doesn't depreciate. It has its own value, irregardless of the market. The problem with gold bullion is the fact that it's a physical commodity, so you have to protect it. So, like, for example, like the gold exchange right now, like gold is going up a little bit, but right now, like, the silver market is better. But the problem is that it's still a speculative trade. Therefore, like, there are no guarantees. But the problem is that, like, or not the problem, but the good thing is that gold or silver or hard metals will always retain their value because there's a use proposition. So, are you talking about me right now? That I don't stop drawing for you? Wait, what, Larry? What? Let's make it simple. Cover your own ass as your friend. If people dump on you, let them and document it. Yeah. Your coworkers are not your friends. Wait, what's up, Larry? Did I say something like abusive or mean? Are you talking about mean? No. And yeah, Worry is right. You don't want to start a life based on a lie. But what's up? Did I say something bad, quote unquote? Because I'm not saying any of that to attack anyone or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, people don't stop if you let them continue or something like that. Oh, like, no, I'm not talking about you. No. If anyone is pushing my boundary, I'm very clear on it, right? Like, I have my methods to, like, communicate that. Don't worry, you're good. But no, please keep drawing for me. I love it. It's awesome. I think it's really fucking cool. It's something that, like, I look forward to. If you want to stop, feel free if you want to. But, you know, I definitely don't want you to stop. Keep going. I think it's fucking dope. But yeah, Snake is, like, sitting there, wise man pose, like, what can I ask about that I really want to know? Yeah, last thing I want to do is push away people that are really cool. Like, I know in time I'll say some based shit that I won't back down from, and maybe, you know, people will come and go, and that's okay. That's how life goes. But, you know, I don't want to push away good people, you know. I'm actually thinking hard here. Well, one of the things that... Here, I'll give you another one. I'll give you another one for the young whippersnappers. Okay, it'll save you a lot of effort. If you want to find a career, i.e. a job that you do for the rest of your life that you enjoy, heed these words. A regular job is a job that you're... Or here, let me put it this way. There's two types of jobs, right? There's jobs that you're good at and jobs you enjoy. Who said I'm a young whippersnapper? Well, let me RP. Oh my god, Snake. Oh my god. Admin, he's breaking RP. No, I'm kidding. If you want a career, you want a job that you're good at and a job you enjoy. If you do a job that you're good at, but you're not, you don't enjoy it, you're an accountant, you know? And we all know an accountant. If you don't, good. If you just do a job you're good at, or sorry, that you enjoy, but you're not good at it, yeah, you'll enjoy it, but you won't have any money. A career, though, that's where you're good at it and you enjoy it. Right, that is 30 points. That's how you make a career. If you're good at it and you enjoy it. Because if you're good at it, you know, you'll make money. Generally speaking. Not always. It's not a rule. This is just a saying. And I came up with it. I haven't heard anyone else say it. So it's not some philosopher has probably said it, but this is what I came up with, and this is what I live my life by. But if you're good at it and you enjoy it, even when the going gets tough, you'll still do it. And if you're good at it, then that means that you have a specialty, and it's going to be hard to replace you, even with AI, which AI will never replace. It will only kind of cull the people that are lazy. Razzie Wormy, it's already 4 a.m. for me. Uh-oh. Are you trying to say, hey, can you wrap it up? I want to go to sleep. My stream is so demanding. So demanding.
Keep right.
You're a young whippersnapper.
Turn right.
Oh, to be young. JK. I get the subliminal messaging. I've talked to a woman before. I've heard words from them before. I don't know what they mean, but I've heard them before. Well, I'm not that young. We got a good connection. Let's go. Let's go. Building rapport with chat. Let's go. Not even building rapport. It's just genuinely taking interest in people that are hanging out. I'm not that young. Oh, so you're young, but not that young. Oh, wait. I'm going the wrong way. What?
Now drop the load and go.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Hold on. I feel like I have a pretty decent grasp on social stuff. Excuse me, I'm driving here. So you're 29? Oh, Snake, did she get you? Don't dox yourself, obviously. Fuck. It's okay, Worry. You and I both know that if you ever are like, hey, what happened in that stream? I will summarize it for you. Now, obviously, you're going to have to ask me because, you know, we didn't really cover a lot, but it's like the topics are a little bit like, you can't just be like, blah, blah, blah. I'm old. Same. You're very old. Yeah, Grandpa is about to go to sleep soon. We got to be careful. Let's see. Does this work? Hey! toggles. Hey, there we go. Nice. So, in terms of Eurotrek, that's going to be it for right now. But, halfway current topics, I need to dip, which fucking sucks. Yeah, I've been there, done that. I get that. But duty calls, duty calls. It is what it is. I get it. Let me fix my size here. I'm a little bit too small. I'm a little bit too small, little boy. Okay. I do have a few things I want to show off. I just want to show off how cool you guys are with your art and stuff. Combination of your mom and one sister. Yep, family will always find a way to take your time if you're not careful. And especially when you need to be there for them, you know, there's no exceptions. You just got to be there. Okay, I just read the Discord. Sorry, worry. Okay. 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 Let me see here. So let me do the art. And then obviously I said I was going to tell you when. So I'll make sure to do that after stream just because some people got to go to sleep. Watch me like accidentally join the VC. I'll be like, oh fuck. Where is it? Oh my god. Raz fan art. I never thought I would ever read that, to be honest with you. You get it now, my guy? Yeah, I wasn't abreast of the situation. So I was kind of like trying to piece things together happenstancely, and it's like, save image. One Cucumba. Wait, where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Let's go. So this one, first and foremost, is by Cloud Chaser 2224. He didn't wait. What? Wait. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say there we go. This is the one. Cloud Chaser. There is Clouds. Watermark. Excellent. But I do get it now, my guy. And look at that. Look at that handsome gentleman right there. It's me. He did too? Cloud did too? Wait, hold on. Wait, where's the second one? Fuck. I saw Jen's portfolio too. Wait, where's the second one? Anyway, but yeah, no, I want to appreciate this one because look at the shading on this. I could never, I can't draw in general and I can't shade. So seeing like, I'm not going to lie to you, this picture is more high quality than my model. That's me. Oh, shit. One colored, one uncolored. Oh, that's what, okay, yeah, because the, okay, yeah, because this is the one with the watermark, which is why I was confused, because I downloaded both. Okay, I see. And then we have Larry. Let me see here. Shit, where is it? There it is. There we go. And then, fuck, where is the ship? Where the shit is it? There it is. This is by our resident artist as well. I almost said Larry Arts. Lara Arts. Look at that. By the way, is Lara correct? I think we covered this, right? But I want to make sure. I'm so used to calling you Larry. You need to get people in chat to make you a Discord model like the normal VTubers have. I have for like a Fugi. Here, let me I'll queue up the Fugi. Well, actually, I don't know where it is, but it's basically a headshot of me. But I will make an audio about my name. Oh God, here we go. I made a mistake, guys. I'm in the doghouse. Look at that! Look at that fucking thumbnail placement. Isn't that cool? Oh wait. Huh. Hold on. I want to try something. trying to steal your art to incorporate it into stream. The gears are turning. Anyway, I love everyone's art. I mean, Cloud has incredible drawings of my model, and Larry, I tell Larry like, hey, do this, do that, and she's like, okay, and she pulls it off incredibly. And not only does she pull it off, but she's really good at it. Looks like a boat going through a storm. Yeah, look at the wind. It's got a little bit of a weathered sails, but honestly, that makes it look cooler. You just want to know my name right. Yeah, I wonder what Larry's name is. Probably like Jonathan. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, you'll need to wake up in 4 hours. Gonna go for the day. Good night. Oh, sorry, I didn't read your message, Snake. Maybe next time you can give me an answer to that question. But until then, you have a good one. Sorry for missing the chat for so long. Ugh, I'm sorry. How about this, Larry? For the next art project, instead of you drawing art, you just put a voice clip in the Discord of you going ara ara. How about that? All right. No, don't do that. You will get so much hell for that. It would be funny as fuck, but then people are like, ASL? Never? I know, right? Not even for you. Let's go. Oh, so you can tell me how to pronounce ausfahrt, but ara ara is too much? Okay, I see how it is. Art indeed. Yeah, and here, let me pull this up here. But like, for example, one of the other reasons why I love getting art for you or from you guys is that one day all the art that you guys do for me, I'm using as inspiration, because here, I'll let you guys in on a secret. Let's assume, right, that we somehow amass the means to like upgrade the stream, which by the way would require a lot of money. I want to incorporate everything that everyone has done for the stream to make it better. And I think I've told Larry this. I don't know explicitly, but every time I ask for like, hey, do this, is giving me creative freedom to think like, okay, what's possible? Okay. And I have found so many things online about stuff. And whenever I get fan art, I think of, look how incredible these people are and why they're here. What did I miss? Oh, I was talking about like, if we get the means for it, the money, that's like the only thing. Kind of redoing, not really redoing, but upgrading stream. And, you know, stuff like this, like a ship, you know, breaking through water. Like, come on, you know, I am a whore for ships. I love ships. If you show me a model ship, I will stare at it for 5 minutes. I'm sorry, it's me. But, you know, stuff like that really makes me think about like, okay, this isn't just like a pipe dream, you know, I can actually, like, this is an achievable thing. And seeing that, the Flying Dutchman, my guy, not even. This is a beautiful ship. The Flying Dutchman is a big boat, but I don't find it artistically pleasing for me. People like gush over it, but I'm like, it's whatever. But this one, this is. What about the other fan art? Are you talking about like all the other fan art? Like, for example, like Cloud's drawings and like Grin's compositions? The Flying Dutchman is quite small though. Yeah, isn't that like the Queen Anne's Revenge or whatever is the name of the actual ship, and the Dutchman is the nickname? But no, I mean like the one I did today. Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, you're right. There was a second one. Okay, good. I almost got lost in my own sauce. Oh wait, no, I don't open in browser. Hold on. I'm getting so much that I'm getting inundated. You guys are crazy. I'm so grateful that you guys have the time to do this. And also that you guys want to choose to use your time that is free to do this. I'm genuinely so grateful. Because look at this. Look at that. That's Haku, which is Larry's OC. And Wrath. Rah! Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love stuff like this because it like... There's something that really annoys me about like just having Queen Anne is Blackbeard. Oh, okay. You're talking to a Dutchman here. Like, I really love stuff like this because it isn't just like, okay, you know, okay, I'm streaming and then there's people typing in chat, right? And then, you know, obviously there's the, you know, the inside jokes we have and stuff, which is awesome. I love it. But at the same time, I love stuff like this because it shows that it's not just like, oh, you know, you know, you're not just a number in a stream, right? You're a living person. You have your own thoughts, your own wishes, everything. And, you know, you can express it in an art form, right? You have it as your new profile pic. God, I didn't even notice. Wait, no, I didn't. Wait, that's because you have headphones on your okay. Okay, that makes sense. And a flute is a two-master? Yeah, I love flutes. Flutes look really cool. They need to come back. That front sail was badass. It's commonly believed that the Flying Dutchman was a 17th century cargo vessel known as a flute. Wish we knew. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, I there's a lot of things, like, for example, like I was talking to Rin about this earlier. Like sometimes, like, you guys will create really cool shit, but like I can't find a place for it in stream. If I can find a place for it in stream, it goes there. But at the same time, I have to consider, like, what is the ebb and flow of the stream? Like, what's going on here? You know, like, can I fit it in there? Is it too much? Is it too little? You know, and stuff like that really matters to me because I want it to be as watchable and as easy to enjoy as possible. Because no one likes having a stream that's just, like, super inundated with crap. No one likes that. Flute is a two-master. Tomorrow I will make 2 new fan arts. The one you requested and another one? Hee 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 hee. Do you know the story about the Flying Dutchman? Surprisingly, I do, but I haven't heard it in a while, so the details are sketchy. Oh yeah, that's what I was like. Wait, what did I request for next time? And I was like, Larry, keep you calm. Wait, what? He wanted to sail during Easter, which was not allowed. Oh. You know, I love wasting my time, especially for my friends. Yeah, because, like, what are, besides, like, working your life until you die, like, what are you supposed to do with that time, right? Isn't it better to choose what you want to do, like, in that free time and not regret it? Because I don't really care about being lazy. I don't really care about wasting time. I don't really care about wasting money. Well, actually, I really do care about wasting money, but, like, you know, if I want to spend my time or spend my money, I don't want to regret it. What better way to do that than to hang out with people? Oh, hello, son. Welcome back. He got cursed because he broke one of the few maritime laws. I mean, you don't disrespect the sea. She's a cruel mistress. She will consume you. If you're into Vor, I mean, that's great. But, like, you know, death sucks. What's up? Sorry, busy with a lot of stuff? Not much. We're just kind of closing out stream. I was just telling everyone that I'm very grateful and appreciative for everyone being here. I don't know if Draco is still here, but, you know, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. It's really based showing up into a stream, going like, you know what, I'll follow you if you do an Ara, getting the Ara, and then dropping a follow, hanging out, and then just fucking dipping out. Like, I respect the hustle, you know, I respect it. Razzie, my bestie, you know which time it is? Yeah, you're right. I gotta drink up and close out the stream. Can you recap the stream? Yeah, sure. So we started out talking about the Kenji doxing situation and how it was bad. Then we transitioned to the Niji Sanji situation about how the auditions were still up, which was really bad. Then we transitioned into other topics like toes and stuff. We did a little bit of hodgepodge here and there. We talked about Roman femboys and Greek femboys and stuff and about that. I gave some minor life advice that wasn't very good, but it was kind of decent at the same time. Then we kind of transitioned to other things that really didn't matter too much. I didn't get a chance to bitch about my internet being weird, but it is what it is. Also, hey, Draco, still here. Oh, wait, I'm calling you Draco. Your name is Drox. By the way, do you prefer being called Drox, Dro, Dur, Duh? What do you prefer? You talked about boobs? Yeah, I talked about Sarah Faunus' boobs in a bit, and I hope she never sees that because I respect her, and I hope that she never knows who I am, because if she knows who I am, I feel like I will disappoint her, and I do not need to disappoint any more people in my life. CK? What is CK? Resident Chihuahuas. The sea Chihuahuas are currently active. I don't know if you can hear that, but you talked about Opie. Yep, CK. Drox is what I go by. Okay, then I'll call you Drox. By the way, whenever I said Draco, I thought of the guy from Riddick. The one that Riddick, not kills, but the one that becomes the Emperor at the end of the second film, I believe it was. The badass guy. So whenever I think of Drox/Draco, I think like... But anyway, yeah, I mean, you're badass. You came in here, you got me to embarrass the shit out of myself, and all you had to do was click a button, so you're based, in my opinion. Cancel Razzie is disrespectful to women? I don't think so. I respect a lot of women. I just disappoint them. He is also a fellow streamer. Wait, yeah, I was going to say, who is a fellow streamer? Oh, Drox? Drox is a fellow streamer? Let's go. Hell yeah. Let's go. We stan our small streamers. Unless Drox is like, you know, fucking like PewDiePie's best friend and he's just like, I'm here. I'm gonna ego search Drox. Let's see. What do you got cooking up? I actually make it a point not to check out anyone's like personal stuff simply because I only want to judge you off the content of your character and your actions. So if I don't like watch some of your content and stuff, it's not personal. It's just I don't want to skew my opinion of you based upon anything, except obviously those two things. So I know that may sound weird, but I can expand if necessary. Oh yeah, Drox is doing Euro Truck, Sea of Thieves, Noida. Oh yeah. Oh, he's legit. He's put in the hours. Man, I need to step my game up. Am small, haven't done stuff in a while for IRL reasons. I get that 100%. Yeah, you're killing it, man. I mean, obviously, like it's easier. Like last month was when you started, but like when you were going like 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 4. I mean, you were putting in the fucking time. But for the thing causing you IRL stuff, like you were killing it. We small in comparison to him. Yeah, Drox is a fucking 9-foot titan. He's got 220 followers. He's the real deal. I'm a small little guy. Yeah, 220 followers. He's got his own emotes and stuff. Drox he's flexing. He's flexing. Euro Truck collab with a lot of people. Yeah, that would be interesting. I don't even know how the multiplayer works. Raz, you just weak with the small time amounts? Yeah, I'm only doing like 80 hours a month or something like that. Actually, what is my current Twitch thing? Look at my dashboard. I'd love to do more, obviously, but it is what it is. Not for like discoverability or anything, just like matter of, yeah, stream 8 hours per month. I'm at 77.98 per month, which is baby hours. Yeah, I'm small time. I have to send Raz his after stream pics. Let's go. Give me them toe pics. Not really. Please don't send me toe pics. I will cry. I'm trying to minimize like how long it takes for me to get an unsolicited dick pic in my DMs. I'm wondering how long it's going to take. It's going to happen. Someone's going to do it, but I want to see how long we can go. Okay, I debuted on the 22nd of February, so I'm good to go. But where can you see the stream time for this month? In the home page on your creator dashboard. It'll show you like the amount of followers, the streams per month, how many days, and concurrent viewers. Or you can look at your analytics in the overview and you can see like blah, blah, blah. Which, by the way, I try to do my best not to look at them because it makes me feel insignificant. And I like to use metrics that like I control rather than ones I don't. Poor Larry. This month, 72.23. Let's go! Fuck yeah. Put in the hours. 72 hours is nothing to scoff about, by the way. 72 hours over a 30-day period is... You're literally spending 1, 2, 3... 28, 48... 48 plus 24... 48 plus 24... I can't do that in my head. 72. Yeah, so you've spent 3 actual days of your month streaming. Let's go. Well, Drox is based, because Drox is like, you know what? I got 220 followers. Life is putting me down at the moment, but I'm going to get through it. You know what? I'm going to watch this streamer. And you know what? I'm going to make him say Ara Ara. So, Drox is based in my book. Okay. Based in the word of God. No, I'm kidding. And no Saturdays? Yes, it how it is. Feeding time. Speaking of, yeah, I didn't eat dinner before stream, so I'm going to go and do that now. But I thank you guys for coming by to a rather long stream, 2.5 hours, so not too bad. But thank you for coming by, Drox, for dropping a follow. You're awesome for making me humiliate myself, but it was worth it. But until next time, so that is tomorrow, because I stream every day at the exact same time. Not doing the same thing, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. But until next time, I hope you guys have a good one. Long stream, he says. 2.5 hours is long for me, okay? I got to go eat a little bit and then sleep. So you guys take care. Have fun. Be safe. Do safe things. And then I don't have an outro. My intro is Razichiwa. So I'm just going to say something cringe like Ratsu or whatever. Yeah, Razatsu. Ratsu. Ratsu. Anyway, good night. I'll see you guys later. bye.